We are live, Carl.
Hello, folks. How are you doing?
Yes, we have no plan here. I have
Nope.
no idea what I'm going to say or do. Let me make sure that this is actually brought up or that I'm streaming. We might not be live. Fuck.
No, we're live, all right.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Hmm. So it
I don't
says
know
at
how to
least.
I don't know how to look up to see
Eh,
the chat.
You doing this on the phone? Okay. So usually you should be
Oh,
able
I
to
see
read it.
comment. I see comment.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
probably, and then you'll see in that window you'll have either the live chat or the private chat. I forget
they've
which one is which.
they've changed it a little bit since I've done it. Hi, how you doing, Ron? It's been a while, huh? Yeah, he's still a mod. Everybody probably was mods. I remember I made everybody a mod. Yeah, we don't really have a plan here, Ron. I don't know. It's just figured we'd go live and just see how it went, give it a try. I haven't done it in a while. I'm playing some. I guess I could set up my phone to where it's like recording. Well, we'll see. I'm just gonna play my game. We'll chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing some. What am I playing, Carl? Dragon
Dragon
Warrior.
Quest. Dragon Quest. One of the Dragon Quest games.
Dragon Quest. That's what it is. I'm playing Dragon Quest 2. Uh, yeah, man, I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, Ron. It's been a while since I've been doing anything on YouTube. I just figured, why not? Got nothing going on. Let's stream a little bit. Brought my channel back up.
Mm-hmm.
So haven't made any. The funny thing is, I made those videos that came out new were not actually intended to be new. Those were old videos that I had put on the Geek Getaway channel, but I never made them live. And I guess when I brought the channel online, it automatically released them like they were new. So
Yeah.
So Carl, how you been?
Oh, just busy. Just doing
Yeah,
stuff.
I see your channel is doing well.
It's all right. It's a slow grind, as they say.
What do you like at 140 something subs? I think I saw.
122.
Or 100. Oh, I thought it was less. Still good. I remember last time when you had a channel, you were always
Yeah,
trying to
it's
wanting
all
to
right.
get to 100.
I
You
got
got to.
there and I'm staying there, so that's good. And I'm happy about that.
That is good. That is good. Oh shit! See. This is what's going to happen. Is I'm going to end up not paying attention. My
I don't know
secondary
if you
character is
can pay.
almost. My second character is almost dead.
I don't know if you can pay attention to RPGs and stream at the same time.
I'm gonna try. All right, let me cast a
Well,
spell on myself. Heal talent. Okay. And then let's heal me. Okay, that's good. I'm in this cave just wandering around trying to find a silver key. Search.
it's probably in a chest.
That's what I'm getting. I just searched the chest and I found a medical herb. Here, I'm going to set this up to where if anybody wants to watch the screen, they can. I'm going to have to. If I continue to do this, I'll have to, like, I never have gotten I told you I had my laptop, but I couldn't find the charger for it. Well, I still
Yeah.
haven't found I still haven't found the charger. So, but I haven't really
I'll
looked
just
that hard.
replace it and get the opportunity. That's my opinion.
What's that?
I would just replace the charger when you have the opportunity. That's my opinion.
I should. Let me see here. Settings, camera. If you're having issues, try restarting your device. Well, it doesn't look like maybe my camera's not going to work. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
There it goes.
yeah, there you go.
Settings, camera. Let me flip it. Camera 2 facing back.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I got
Raise your camera up.
I got 2 games. Well, that's I got a football game above it. This is my TV below it, and it looks.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It looks kind of shitty.
That's all right.
See if I can't get it to focus. Maybe I need to set it back a little bit.
That's where e-begging comes in.
eBay.
Yeah, folks, if you want him to have a better picture, get him a camera.
No, I have my phone. That looks like crap.
You don't have to show your video game if you don't want to.
No, but I do. Try to get it to focus on it.
Choices, decisions.
Looks like crap. Hold on, let me beat these people and get out of this so I can see if maybe it looks better. Attack. All right, let me see if it looks better when I'm moving around. Nope, looks like absolute ass.
Well, just turn the camera off, I guess.
Why is it so bad? I've done this before and it looked good. Or like,
did you change camera? Did you change phones?
I have a better phone.
Well, have a better phone does not mean you have do you have a better camera on your phone? That's the question.
Maybe. That looks a little better.
Does
I have like a Galaxy, the newest like Galaxy Note whatever. Oh well, it looks like absolute ass, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, it is what it is. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Zoom in or get the camera. That's as best as I can get it, Ron. This is absolute shit. But let me try to move it in.
Nothing beats a CRT for good old. You know, NES. I'm going to agree with you on that one.
You said agree or disagree?
I agree with Ron 100% on that.
The sad thing is right now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 CRTs.
Oh my word, you could sell them to...
Is that a problem?
No, not really.
They're all connected. They're all connected to a different console.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably, it's as long as you're happy with it, that's all that counts.
I am happy, Carl.
Good.
I am happy. I just got back from a vacation with my family.
Good.
We went down to we were down in what is it? Charleston, South Carolina. And then instantly when I came back, I was back for 1 day and I had to leave again because we were taking my son down to we were actually down near your neck of the woods down in Cincinnati this past week, and we took my son and his cousin to a concert, his first concert.
Oh, which one? Did you get to the Cincinnati Music Hall?
No, it was the whatever that is right there by the the Cincinnati Reds Stadium. There's some venue right there, right beside them.
A few places. I think I might know which one you're talking about. Is that like the old movie display or whatever?
I don't know. I was so fucking packed because it was literally the start of this concert at the exact same time a Reds game was happening. So it was so packed that I couldn't even. I don't know how many. I'm going to use one of these things. It was so packed I couldn't even really see.
For concerts, so
yeah, it was so packed I couldn't even see like
Cincinnati
what was around there.
Cincinnati Music Hall used to be haunted.
Oh, really?
Yep. I don't know if it still is. I mean, if you believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Well, I'll tell you the story.
Let's hear it.
So, the Cincinnati Music Hall was built on the grounds of what's the Potter's Field, right?
Uh-huh.
So they put all the skeletons in the bottom of the elevator.
Oh my God.
And then when they were remodeling it, they found all the skeletons.
Why would they do that?
Well, it's Cincinnati. So
is that normal behavior for Cincinnati?
They're very German, is all I gotta say.
Okay. I get it.
I hate to say it, but that is depressingly true.
Hmm.
Did you stop by the? Well, there's that may not actually be the real Rabbit Dude.
Is somebody in here? Rabbit Dude, welcome back, Hammy. How is my son doing? He's doing well. He's got him a job. He's going in to be a junior next year. And yeah, he's doing good.
It may not be the real one because there's Ouya is Tommy Uyamiko is has a Rabbit account as well.
Well, oh no.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
I'll check.
I'm been poisoned, and I don't know. How do I tell who the heck fuck has been? That's what I don't understand. Who's been poisoned? Strength. It doesn't ever tell you. If that is the real Rabbit Dude, how have you been?
Trying to find out, see how.
I would think if Tommy Uyamiko was going to come here, he would just come here as himself.
I don't know. It could be the real Rabbit. I don't know.
Oh damn it! I did the wrong. I don't know. I didn't know who was poisoned. Now I got to use it. The other one. Great. Oh, there's the. This is probably where the key is. What is this? Any Amico news? You know what, man? The funny thing is, I haven't been following it a lot, especially like for a while, but kind of recently, I guess there's been some things that have been happening. From what I understand, Tommy Tallarico is back.
There we go.
From what I've heard, that's what I've heard. That he's still with the company and he's like, I guess, doing marketing. Like, I doubt he ever actually left, but
Ron says it's not the real Rabbit Dude.
Oh, we have a spy.
Well, thank you, Ron.
Yes, appreciate that. Yeah, that's but the Amico, from what I've seen, has yes, the silver key finally. Oh my god, let me get out of here.
Was it in the chest? Was it in the chest?
It was in a chest deep in a cave. Like I went down every wrong corridor till I finally found it.
That's usually how it goes.
I guess though the Amico has released games on the Switch, and pretty much nobody's buying them, of course. Let's see. Talarico came back to beg for fuel for the Amico rocket ship. Yeah, he did. Hey, what's up, Rad Rob? Long time no see. But now I just got to get out of this cave without.
There we go. Let's see now.
I mean, you knew we weren't going to have a stream without some fake accounts showing up.
Let's focus on the chat. Let's focus on the chat.
What?
I said let's focus on the chat because they're going to come in anyway. So yeah, yeah. So
I mean, every time. Remember how when we used to stream, these streams never go. They're always awful.
I mean, like, Ron is behaving, so that's nice.
Yeah, so is Rob. The two people here are behaving. Everyone, you know. But like I said, everybody's welcome. I was kind of curious to see how things would go. I'm not going to really, I don't really care what anyone says. Hope to see you back to talk about your collection and the retro stuff you used to do, Hammock. Those were cool videos. Yeah, man, I'm planning on it.
Do that stuff.
I'm planning on it. This is kind of like me dipping my toes back into it, I guess. I got to get my old computer that I have. It's like, it was like at 10 years old, and I ended up giving it away. That's what I did all my editing on.
So I'm going to give you some advice. If your camera is as good as you say it is, it should have like a professional setting or something like that. So what you do, you see if you can film with that setting on and just do your videos like that.
Well, I edit though. I use stuff. I have what do I use? It's the same company that does Photoshop. They have like an editing software.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see hit points here. That's what I don't know. For me, like if I'm going to do videos, I like to try to do them edited style. You know how I do it. Oh man, I'm poisoned. I don't know who it is.
Do you have an antidote?
I do, but I only have one, and I don't know which character in my party is poisoned.
Okay, all right. Okay, is there any certain discoloration on in any of your character portraits?
Let me see. I don't think there are any character portraits in this.
Okay, are there any is there like a status screen?
There is. There's status, but it doesn't. It says name, strength, agility, hit points. It doesn't say that I'm. That's what I checked earlier to see if maybe one of them would say poisoned. It should, shouldn't it?
Okay, I know how you can tell. So, if they are, then monitor their hit points, walk around, see if
smart, Carl. Smart. Very smart. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, it's the other guy. So, very smart, Carl.
He's playing one of the early Dragon Quest games.
Yeah, I never played these games growing up, I was always like intimidated by RPGs. I didn't know how to play them. All right, let me see here.
Only certain people could have the attention span to play them.
Damn it! I don't even have any. I've lost my.
Ah,
I wonder if I could heal myself. If that would get rid of it.
maybe.
Probably not, huh?
What healing spells do you have?
Just heal.
Oh,
Straight
okay.
heal. I'm just gonna
It
keep
may
healing
not
myself
heal.
and making a run for the end.
I would just try that. See what you can do.
Because even if my guy dies, I can just revive
Mm,
him.
I've been working on Magic the Gathering stuff, and that's about it.
Yeah, you were telling me about some of the decks you were making.
Uh, I upgraded a zombies deck.
Is zombies just like the style of deck it is? Like the type of cards are like zombies, or
It's zombies tribal. Put zombies on the field, and that's basically how it works.
interesting? I don't. That's one thing I don't understand. I've never been able to get into are those kind of card games.
Yeah, only certain people can. I have a few tribal decks. I have humans tribal, zombies tribal, merfolk tribal, dragons tribal.
Somebody at work was telling me they bought the new Final Fantasy deck. Is that what? That's part of
Which
Magic,
one?
isn't it? I don't know.
There are four of them. One for
that I don't know. I only
one for
knew that there
Final
was.
Fantasy. One for Final Fantasy. Let's see here. 6, 7, 10, and 14. They made the decks from the most popular games in the franchise.
Really?
Yep, I'm not surprised. That spinoff for Final Fantasy VII didn't get one. Dirge of Cerberus, that's it.
Mm.
Final Fantasy MTG.
Damn it! I got to get back to the castle before my guy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't want to spend $100 though to revive his dumbass.
Well, Rob, actually, the prices are going down for the decks. But the thing is, Rob, they're actually full of value. The decks have good mana bases, and the booster packs have good, solid value as well.
Are you able to? If you would tell me what the comments are, I want to sit back and focus on this game. If you don't mind, do you
Okay,
mind
I
doing
can do
that?
that. Yeah, all
Appreciate
right.
it.
So
Okay.
Rob said the Final Fantasy decks are cash grab, but no, they are not. The gameplay is solid on all of them. Okay, except for the one for 14. I don't like the one for 14. It's a spell slinger deck. I don't think it does that well.
Aren't they like releasing like a whole bunch of other video game decks too?
Well, they released a starter set, kit for like standard, I think it is. Yeah, but they
Yeah.
did that with every set, Rob. That's the thing about it. Except for the Assassin's Creed one, that was kind of a equivalent to like an expansion pack of sorts.
That was the other one. It was an Assassin's Creed one.
Let's see. Let's see here. So You pay attention to the game, I'll pay attention to the comments section for you, okay?
Okay. What is it saying?
You don't want to know.
Oh, I do. Let's see.
Okay, don't sit and warn you.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that person. My favorite RPG. You know what? I ain't gonna answer any of your questions with that fucking ridiculous name. Oh. Nope. Are you a mod, Carl?
I don't.
Probably
you're gonna
not.
have to link me to your channel. You're gonna have to link me to your channel, dude.
I don't even know how to do that from here.
How's it pronounce? How's it?
Actually, you know what? I don't honestly. As long as people aren't like, I don't really care about people saying things.
The stream will go. The chat will disappear when you when the stream is over anyway. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't care, man. If people want to be like act like a pedo, then that's fucked up. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stress about it. All right, item.
Oh, I know who that could be. Anyway, no, the Final Fantasy decks are solid. They're pretty popular. Not just because of Final Fantasy, but because they're actually really good. People are making Chocobo decks, for example. I don't want to because everyone else is doing it. I don't want to do something everyone else is doing. The reason I did that was for the my dragon deck, and I kind of made my own.
Did you buy any of those Final Fantasy decks?
No, but I want to. I want to get the one Final Fantasy X Blitz counters.
Somebody bought the guy I know at work bought them, and he said he wasn't even going to open them.
Nah, it's just a collector piece, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know and understand that. I mean, he's a cool guy. I like him, but yeah, I don't do that. I mean, some vintage stuff I will. Like, I have like some boxed, like, unopened Ninja Turtles that I don't see the point of opening, but let's see. What did they say now?
Yeah,
can I play
one guy
Magic?
Wants to play Magic the Gathering with me. I don't think you have
like
to learn that.
Like we would entertain anything with a name like that. Hammy's son's Bussy.
Yeah, I know.
We play a game with me, Carl. Oh man, this is fun. I kind of missed that actually. Maybe I should start making fucking drama videos again. What do you think, Carl?
Well, I mean, you're trying to stay away from drama, but if you want to,
I am. I don't know. I really, it's just, I want to make the video. Like I want, like my first video I'm gonna do is going to be to show off my new collection, or like my new room, how I've got it set up.
If you want my advice on if you're going to do drama videos, this is what I would suggest. Don't watch any videos that are about you.
Yes, exactly. I learned that.
Don't watch any, don't give them your analytics, and just ignore what everyone else says and just make whatever videos you want to. If they were going to bother with you, they already would have, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You got Ryan Stone.
What's going on, man? Yep. Doing a live stream. I already got some trolls in the.
I'm going to check.
We got somebody who's talking about my son's butt, which is fucked up. Oh God, what does he say? I hope you put me in your videos again. Well, who do you, let's play. Who do we think that is? I think it's somebody that probably doesn't have a problem with me that's just trying to get me, try to trigger me so I will make videos. What do you think? Or do you think it's an actual troll? In Las Vegas. Oh, wow, man. That's awesome. That's one place I've never been.
Vegas stays in Vegas.
Exactly. That's one place I've never been.
So, Albert, I can't hear the audio logs. Sorry. Because StreamYard's kind of taking the attention of my phone, so.
We can stop it if you want. Why don't we just stream for like 30 minutes?
No, I'm all right.
Yeah,
dude.
At
the moment, Albert, I'll get with you when when the stream is over. Okay.
Man, hold on a second. My wife is calling. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't pop up on StreamYard.
I know who it is.
These are done. The peanut butter cookies will have to wait. We have a stream going. This I want a room. Yes. Yeah, I've always wanted to go. I don't know why. I don't know why. Especially like when I was younger and I was always like partying. I can't believe that like I never took a trip out to Vegas. I'm sober now, so it's like I guess I could still have fun there, but it seems like that would be a place that would be more fun if you were drinking. So that's kind of why probably I haven't done it. Can you hear me, Carl? Hello?
Yeah, I was making a few inquiries.
Okay, I wasn't sure that I was confused. I wasn't sure if it had kicked back over.
What'd you ask?
Just see if it was working. I'm definitely not a gambler. Fuck no, I'm not. See that, and thank God I'm not.
Well, actually, I play Magic the Gathering, so that's about as close as I get to gambling.
Every time I've ever gambled, I've lost. Like horrific, like insane sports bets that were so in my favor that I should have won. I lost. What does this say? I just like the sights, seeing and people out here in Fiber.
So you're in Cincinnati.
Like
you're in Cincinnati. Did you get to see the Hall of Justice?
No, we didn't do anything. We just stayed one night. We got a room. It was literally just to take my son and his cousin to go see Tyler the Creator. That's what they wanted to see. I don't know. It's not. I had never heard of him before, and we didn't do anything. We literally went there, stayed one night, and left. But yeah, I can't gamble.
Hey, I found out who that account is, dude.
The Bussy?
Yeah, that's Ouya.
No way.
Yep, that's him, dude.
I doubt it, but I would like to walk.
Dude, he's we can talk about that another day. Let's focus on the stream, right? No drama, right? So
I don't. If drama comes, but we'll item. How do I unlock doors? Can I not open that fucking door? I went all that work for a key, and I can't.
One commands. That's either Ron or Ouya. And I agree with that.
Item, spell, Well, I would hope he wouldn't do that, but you never know. Of course, he probably would want to get me to start making videos again too, talking shit.
Oh.
What is that silver door? All right, I'm gonna go back to the first castle.
Oh,
Luigi's.
is that Albert? I mean, dude, you can ban him, you know.
Nah, as long as unless they just become like a real harasser problem, it doesn't. It's not. I don't give a shit if somebody wants to be. If somebody wants to out themselves as a pedo, that's not for me to block them. It doesn't bother me. What does it say? Albert hiding from me.
Comments back and forth.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, Lewis, I can't really hear the audio messages. That's the thing about while I'm streaming on StreamYard.
Yeah, you can't do shit. It's so much better to have a computer than trying to use.
I could just use my tablet, but I don't really want to go ahead and check the battery life or whatever on the thing. It's fucking heavy as hell. I mean, it's a good tablet, so, you know.
That's the thing that's so fucked up about this, about being on this platform, is you never really truly know like who are your friends and who aren't. Like, I feel like a lot of people do things to purposely try to trigger you so that you'll make videos because it's entertainment. You know what I mean? I kind of found that out. All right, damn it. Let me see if these freaking keys will unlock something. All right, this is a silver key. How do I use it? Maybe I have to equip the key. No. How do I use the key? Did I not fucking...
Guys, tell them what kind of games you like to play out. Hammock, man.
Well, pretty much old shit. Anything old. I'm just trying to like go through I have this big ass fucking collection of NES games, and I'm just trying to go through and play some of them. It's like, you know, like, especially, I don't know, like, I like anything, honestly. Oh, Hammy. How the fuck? I might have to. Damn it! I don't know how to use keys. That's so stupid.
That's the reason I'm glad I never got into the Dragon Quest games.
Because it doesn't. It didn't. It said silver key to unlock silver doors. I would think you could just walk right through it. I hope to God I didn't go through that damn thing and I didn't have enough in the space to grab the key. It said I grabbed the key. Equip. Non-equip. Oh shit! I just Oh my God! I'm so stupid. All right, let me go back in and equip those. Equip. Why would I? Oh no! Did I just fuck myself?
What?
Where's my items?
Are you at the door?
Use. Equip it.
I never played the early Dragon Quest games, so I couldn't tell you how they are one way or the other. So I can't listen to audio messages. That's good. I didn't think I could, to be honest. I mean, using alts is kind of hiding. Let's be honest.
What is it? People are using alts.
Just commenting.
Man, this is annoying. I need to figure out. See, this is the kind of shit that would have set me off as a kid because I would have gotten somewhere and you wouldn't have had anywhere to look and figure out what to do. Status. Now I know I've got that key. I'm gonna have to look up on my phone here. What? Let's see. How about some? Oh, is that you know who that is? How about some dick pics? How about paying attention to Carl in the chat, Hammy? How about get the fuck out, loser? Tell me how to do my stream. Let's see. I don't know how to do it. Oh well. We know who the dick pic guy is, don't we?
There are a few people. It could be Mr. Lizard, could be D Reed. So I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep on playing the game if you want to, or play something else.
Hmm.
Are you running that on an emulator?
No. I have
the instruction book.
Hmm?
The instruction book for the game.
Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it complete.
Oh.
But I'd have to. I could look up on my phone, but I'd be off and I wouldn't be able to talk. Let's see. What's somebody? Crown jewel of the what? What does that even say? Of the white?
White Trash Association.
What does that mean? Oh, it's definitely D. Reed. Wasn't that like this was his whole big thing? He wanted to confront me about my backyard. Oh my God, man. That's so funny. Why would a grown man care about another man's backyard, Carl? Why do you care about another grown man's backyard? Oh, Carl. Am I alone?
Oh, yeah. I was just checking on the other chat. I found I can't listen to audio message. I just can't record any. I don't think, but that's all right.
No, I was asking. I was asking. Do you, as a grown man, care about another man's backyard?
No, not really.
Does it
I
seem
can't really
weird?
see that well enough, so
Does it seem weird though that somebody would like a one man would care about another man's backyard?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's
I don't
weird
think.
shit.
I don't think.
Let's see. Hammy wants into Carl's backyard. Yeah. Okay. You know what? What does the D and D Read stand for? Did we ever find that out? Because honestly, I think the D stands for dentures. If I'm being honest. Right? Isn't that you, D Read, the guy that wears dentures? Worried about my backyard. D for dick pic, D for dentures.
So I don't think it's D Reed. I don't think it's
Oh.
Siri. It's
Okay,
I
well,
think it's probably Ouya, maybe, or one of the people that Ron hangs out with, or Larry Dagstein. What do they
oh my
call you?
God.
Larry Fagstein.
This is like the who's who of,
Because you like to make those weird puppets.
what is this? Some people just want attention. Feel free to, you have the ability, Ron, you're a mod, so feel free to, if anything gets too bad, you can delete comments.
Yeah, Ron.
Dean Albert. It probably is Dean and Albert. Probably, like, those two are always trying to work something, aren't they? I'm sure they would love it if I started making videos again, talking shit.
Like I said, if you're gonna make drama, if you're actually gonna commit to making the videos, don't watch any videos that are about you, and just make the videos you want to make. You don't actually have to know anything. That's the thing about it, because someone will come and correct you.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. I just don't see
But
the
I'll
point.
say you don't need to make those kind of videos. You're trying to stay away from drama, remember?
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I just don't see the point. It's too easy. It's like an easy video to just turn it on and start talking shit. I like to actually make videos that are like, I have to like edit and do shit. But even then, I'm so lazy with making videos now that I don't even know if I'll ever even do that. It doesn't matter. So have you done anything this summer, Carl?
No, it's just been so hot and miserable.
Yeah, it has been hot. It was hot as shit when we were down in Charleston. But the nice thing
Oh, I
about
believe.
being near the beach is you get a nice breeze all the time. What's going on in chat?
Lewis and Larry are talking to each other, and that's about it. There's nothing else going on at the moment.
We need to figure out. I need to get on here real quick. I might cut me off. I want to see how to use keys. Dragon. Did I? All right. Oh my God. I'm going back and looking at see. Everybody's just fighting in here.
I gotta be right back. I walk the dog.
All right, I'll be here. The rude man. Who's the rude man? Am I the rude man? Oh my God, everybody is just fighting. How the fuck do I use keys, man? God damn it. I should be able to fucking just go in here and open up these. Did I literally not get the damn key somehow? Was I supposed to search as well to pick up the key? Because that's a fucking metal door. Am I? I don't know what to do, man. God damn it. I genuinely want you to know that you are hated by all. Let's see. Hey, Ron, you talk about people not being able to move on. Don't you hang around Ricardo Cody? Also, how many pay pig donations you send Slotham about it? Oh, my God. Heavy metal gamer, leave the comment. You're the fakest of the fake, Ron. Duh. Remember when you were... Okay. Calm down, Luisito. Come back when you buy a car and get a driver's license. I mean, you would donate, I am sure, hundreds by now to Slotham to talk about others. If he was still around, you would still be doing it. Chat with Bomberny TV? No. After you guys pretty much did your exposure of him, why would I'm not going to talk to him. No, like I'm not going to talk to. I was wrong about that guy. I'll admit that. I'm not into talking to potential pedophiles. So yeah, no, I have not. I haven't talked to anyone. Carl's the only person from YouTube that I've talked to. I occasionally message Ninja Kitty. And then that's it. I commented the other day and told Tony Happy Father's Day on one of his posts, but no, I don't talk to anyone. Bob, I feel sorry for Bob, honestly, because like the dude seemed like a nice guy, but like I don't know if he just got off his medication or what. One night, Carl and I were playing Xbox with him, and he just like went nuts. Like, I honestly felt bad. Like, I don't know. I hope he's not really a pedophile, but I know that you guys somebody played some video before I like stopped paying attention to everything, that he was like saying some weird shit to kids on these streams. And as a father, I just can't condone that behavior. You know, like if somebody were doing that to my son like that, I would lose my shit. So, I mean, somebody in here making a name that's my son's Bussy, whatever, that's not going to bother me. But like actually like saying shit to my son, yeah, that would bother me. Amico faded away. It did. And it's like I thought about making videos, but this really is, it's so sad and lame now that what would even be the point? The only reason I ever wanted to make videos about the Amico was because of how insane Tommy Tallarico was. And it was funny. And then it kind of turned into, like, at first it was just funny, but then it eventually turned into, I was making the videos because I felt bad for the people that were investing their money in this shit. And I was hoping that maybe we like make enough videos that we could like flood the algorithm so that people would search and see that it was a scam. But then like once Tommy left and they basically went to shit, I'm like, well, there's no fucking point to make videos anymore. Haven't heard from Bomberny in a long time. Yeah, hopefully he's getting the help he needs, because he needed some help. He definitely was experiencing some demons. Like he's got he's got some issues to work out, and I don't know if he had like stopped taking his medication, but like for a while there, he was having like what do they call it when you're like manic, like you believe that you can just do anything. So yeah, DJC said Tommy was back, but it's BS. Is it BS? Yeah, I don't know. Is it though, or would they just say that because they don't want people to start attacking and making videos again? Hopefully, he stays out of trouble and seek professional help. Yeah, for sure. I know, man. I've dealt with mental illness issues before. I know how it is, but what he had, I've just had like, stupid little shit like depression and stuff, and you just, get that worked out. But he had like full blown something bipolar disorder, like hardcore. Like it was just like, I had never seen anybody so manic. Like he was believing that he was going to take over the world. And he just like, yeah, hopefully he needs to stay off of stuff like this. It's better that Atari got, yeah, for sure. It is. At least they won't run their shit into the ground. Atari is actually seems to be run by somewhat competent people. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention a lot, but I know that they're not doing stuff that's so fucking insane that people are all over them about it. But yeah, in television, I saw let's see, what was it? I can't even remember now. I watched. Okay, we were having a conversation about Bob.
Ah,
I was telling him about that. Remember that fucking time when we were playing on the Xbox, and he just had like this. He was in like a pure manic meltdown about how he was going to do all these things, and you and I were both like, "Oh, that's cool, Bob. Yeah." And later on, we were like, "What the fuck is wrong with him?"
yeah, I pretty much answer the same way I answer most people. I just nod my head and go, yeah, that's
It,
great, yep.
I was all like supporting him, and then he was talking about he was wanting to send us magazines to start selling for him, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not really. That's not going to work for me, man. I've got a family and a job enough. I don't really have time to be selling your magazines on the side."
And he never accomplished any of that either.
Carla blocked me because he hates the truth like his little buddies. Dazed and phased. Yeah, if that wasn't D Reed, then I was completely mean to him for no reason. Now he's gonna be like, "Why don't you put my name in your mouth?" Oh well, because he was the one that was always talking shit about my backyard, but it could have very well been somebody else trying to like cause me. The good job, guys, whoever that was, you got me to say something fucked up, didn't you? You little fucking sneaks. I think I'm gonna have to go back to that fucking cave again.
Oh, that sucks.
Here, I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak.
All right. There we go. I think I'm going to have to put my reading glasses on.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hold on. I gotta reattach it back to my. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's weird. I can barely hear you.
Is the microphone covered?
Hang on. Let me. Hello. Okay. Now
Hello?
say something. Perfect. Now
Yeah,
you're in my ear.
Voldemort is ugly and he stinks.
Now go ahead and block me again like the good little bitch you are. Hey, Carla, I have a license and you still live on a dirty cornfield with no money. Albert might be in Alligator Alcatraz. Time to move on and get a driver's license. Lewis can get his license in Mario Kart World. One thing I do have to say, man, you guys are funny at ripping on each other. Oh, we got a new pet. That's an update. That's something that's changed.
Oh yeah?
The guinea pig in the photo that's my channel, he died like a year and a half ago. But
Did you throw him in the garbage disposal?
No, Carl, we have a little pet cemetery. We buried him out in our backyard. We would not just toss such a beloved pet into the garbage like that. But we have
the garbage disposal.
The garbage, so even more, just grind his ass up.
Yeah, when he's alive.
Yeah. Okay. That's sick, Carl. No, we have you've seen an axolotl? You ever heard of those?
I've heard of them.
We have one now. It's like a fucking little fish that stays underwater that will let you pet it and hold it. It's like a cross between like a lizard and a fish.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. He eats worms, so I have to buy like night crawlers and cut them up into pieces and feed it to him with a pair of tweezers. It's an interesting little critter. Let's see what else. Let's see what they're saying in the.
They're still talking to each other.
Still talking about years-old drama like scorned women. I wonder who made up the story that I'm Larry.
Well, it doesn't really matter who you are.
No. That Rad Rob has been around for a while. I thought I knew who he was a long time ago, but I don't think it is.
I don't really care who it is. I have better things to do than to worry about people like that.
For the longest time he was level 1 online, but I don't think that's true anymore.
No, I don't think it's level 1.
I don't know who it is. I wonder. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to worry about this stupid key bullshit. I'm just going to go around and grind up because I got to level up anyways, right?
Yeah, you got to level up anyway.
Always be grinding.
I'll take a good point. When to stop is when you start to notice that your grinding has been severely slowed down.
Well, I'm kind of getting to that point. I'm going to go to this area.
So when you get...
No, go ahead.
So that way when you get to the new town, you'll have the money to buy new gear.
Ah, good thinking. Yeah, because I was at that one town earlier and I found the new gear, so I am getting close. Let's see. I doubt Lewis can afford to buy a Nintendo Switch, not level 1 online. Okay. No, I know I was wrong. I was very wrong before. When I first started making YouTube videos, I was not at all prepared for the way things operate in this world of alt accounts. And you guys played me like a fiddle, man. Like, I did not know what I was getting myself into, being just a boomer that fucking didn't have an online presence. I did not know what I was walking into this community. Did you, Carl? Did you know what YouTube was like before the Amico? Or have you learned?
Really.
I didn't either. I did not. All the online fighting and like the doxing and just trying to like I see it now, like in other people's videos and stuff too, like alt accounts, like people with multiple alt accounts coming onto your channel and trying to make it seem like there's a whole bunch of people that are fucking yelling at you when it's usually like one or two people.
Yeah.
Like I didn't understand that. And I was having like conversations with people that were probably like a few people like operating multiple alt accounts talking to me.
I just thought I don't have that kind of time. It just isn't much to do mods.
You know what though? Like the first two people that came pretty much from the beginning came to my channel. Ron was there pretty early, but it was Albert and it was Ouya. Mm-hmm. Those were the first two people that were coming to my channel, like, and actually giving me encouragement. Both of them. So I always kind of like held them in a higher regard, you know, that they helped me early on to like keep going. But now I know everybody just fights and nobody gets along, which, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you don't get along with any of them either, do you? Like the people from what do you call them, the Herbie Derbies now?
Well, all they do is call me fat retard, so there you go.
Yeah, that's not nice.
I don't have time for that.
Why do y'all do that to Carl? Did they start it though, or did you start it? Or did they start it? They started it.
It's usually the way it is, in my opinion.
Well, Carl, you're not a fat retard.
Most people think I'm a fat retard around here, so it's not that big of a deal.
Well, I do not. I don't associate with fat retards. I've always enjoyed our conversations. That's why I continue to talk to you, because you make me laugh. And not a lot of people in my life can do that. Because you have a similar sick sense of humor like I have.
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck did that one video, by the way, that AI video of me and you shot me. In the end, you shot me with a gun. Did you see that shit?
I would have shot you if I wanted to kill you.
You killed me. In the end, it was like
railroad tracks.
Do what?
I would have tied you to railroad tracks. That's how I would.
That fucking shit was funny. I don't know who did that, and I don't know. I don't. It was I don't know. I don't remember the name of the channel, but that shit was funny. I was really kind of surprised at how I had not realized that technology had gotten that good to be able to make a video like that. Let's see what people are saying.
I was shuffling a deck, but I kind of finished.
All right, let me see here. We'll go. He won't if Mom Donnie wins mayor of New York City. Yeah, Hammock, those people are experts at YouTube drama, and as you can see, they can't move on. There was a big YouTube beef that ended tragically, and oh, really? So that's fucked up, man. Like, that shit coming to real life. Although I remember plenty of times when that was my thing. I'll meet you in real life and beat your ass, you fucking loser. It got way out of control until people lost their lives. That's what they want, Rob, for some people to end up like that. I hear that, Ron. Remember how Dean, Albert, and D. Reed made fun of Carl? They did. Yes, I remember that. And that's when I started having problems with them. Although they are being nice to him now, and I hope it stays that way. Are you there, Carl? I think he said he had to be right back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you get along well. You get along well now with Dean and all them, right?
Well, I hope so.
Because that's what I used to get along with Dean, and then
I hope so.
I stopped. I started having problems with him because of the way he was treating you, which he seems to have. I guess he seemed to have stopped that. But I like how you've taken that Mia thing and turned it in, because that's the name of your channel, isn't it now? The Mia Army. That's what you got to do, man. You take that shit that people make fun of you with and turn it in a way that they don't have power over you. I'm him.
5, 6, 7, I think.
Ron, remember when you made fun of Carl? I'm him. Who is I'm him? Everybody with these off accounts, man. Yeah, I never saw Ron making fun of it, but I know a lot of people made fun of Carl. It's not nice. Leave Carl alone. Carl's my buddy.
All right, good. 7 cards. Let's see what we got here.
Although I guess if Carl makes videos attacking y'all, I guess it's kind of fair game if they come back at you, but you don't have to call him things like fat retard. Like, that's fucked up.
They obsess over me, thinking about me every night and day.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Carla Costa, Ron Damone?
Oh, is that who that is?
Yep.
Carla Costa. That is an old. Now, that's not a name I've heard in a long time.
2 4s.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I have, like, I would have assumed Ron Damon was a totally different person. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, even if it's not, it's fine. I don't know. Cody Bell and his son used to make videos making fun of Carl. Ron, remember when you made fun of Ricardo?
Well, like I said,
made fun of Ricardo, a guy you still manipulate into thinking you're his friend, like the phony POS you are. Crazy eyes.
Okay.
Ron, remember when you talked all that shit on Dean's kid as well? Well, supposedly I talked shit about who the fuck was that one guy's name that was who was the one cult member that I got into it with about his son, that he claimed I made fun of his son. What is his name?
Oh, Mike Molester?
Yes, Mike Molester. Yes. And all I did, and I will still defend myself, all I fucking did was say that I felt like he was using his son to sell Amico and bringing him into this toxic environment. And I said, you don't have to play Amico games with him. You could play Switch games. And he tried to make it seem like I was bringing his kid into it. He brought his kid into it. I was just pointing out the obvious. Mike Mullis. Yes. Amy, is it true that Tony TGD paid $2,000 for the Amico show? That's knowledge, isn't it? Isn't that is knowledge everyone knows?
100% true.
He did.
Yep. It's
That's
for
the
charity.
the only. Well, I guess they did make some Amigos that got out to the cult members, but as far as anybody that's a non-cult member, he should make that into a Raspberry Pi. That's what I would do.
Let's see. Readry.
My caps locks broke. Mike Mollusk nudges and hits his kid when he brought up the lag on the Amico. Did he hit him? I know he said something about like he was like basically like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, like, and his kid was like, there is lag. That's fucked up though. If that is true, like if there really is lag and he's like trying to tell his kid to not believe it because he is so desperate to push this console, that's not being a good dad. That's being a really shit dad. And I'll fucking say that all day. And I don't give a fuck what he thinks. Mike Molester.
Oh, pretty good.
Okay, he did. My caps lock, but who are all these people? Opaque one. Oh, Hammy.
Oh, that's Bolt.
That's what I know. There he is.
Hello, guy who says he was a spy. How are you doing?
I remember that. And that was another one, too. I did not know. And you know what? The funny thing is Volt was one of those two that came around my channel very early on. It was encouraging.
Volt's fighting with everyone now, pretending to be Optimus Prime over there on Ricardo Cody's channel.
You know what? I am the one that started the beef with. It was my fault that Volt started coming after me because I remember I did a stream and I banned him in live time because I found out he was doxing Rhea, your favorite Rhea. And then after that, he fucking hated me.
She's not my favorite. I just simply outed her as a parasite.
You wanted to shoot her to the moon, don't you?
Fire her from a cannon to the moon. Oh, one moment. I'll be right back.
Mollusk's kid was crying that he had to play the foot bath, and then Teets cried himself to sleep later that night. Hammy, shame on you for allowing a kid to be a mod. I don't know how to, dude. That was from that was like from him being a mod. Everybody was a mod back in the day because I was the only way that I could tell who was fucking real and who wasn't. So I modded everyone that was coming to my channel. Unless you got banned, now you're not a mod. So he's a mod. I don't even know anything about him. So I just know that he was always somebody that came around my channel and was nice to me. So I made him a mod. Carl is right about Ray. Yeah. I saw the other day I was scrolling through. I know this is probably really pathetic. I do watch YouTube shorts. I don't know if you guys do, but I like them. I like because a lot of the people I watch make little YouTube shorts like sports stuff. And Mad Max popped up out of nowhere in my fucking. I had not seen. I guess I'm still subbed to him. I don't even know, but he had gone and talked to Pat, and Pat called him out. It's like, you were one that talked shit about me, but he had Rhea there with him, and you could tell like Pat was like, oh, hi Rhea, like distracted by her. And I was like, I made a comment that was like, you fucking sneaky, you brought Rhea in there to try to disarm Pat so he wouldn't call you out on it, but he never responded. So I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It doesn't matter, man. I don't really give a fuck if you guys dox each other. I'm not going to try to be the police anymore. I thought maybe I could do something like help change the way people thought as being like an old boomer dad, but you guys are going to do whatever the fuck y'all are going to do, and I don't really care. I was obviously never a spy, Carl. Who told you that?
Wow, it's an exaggeration, idiot. Good grief.
Nah, but yeah, Ron. I mean, Ron was always nice to me. If that's Carla or whoever it is, he was always. I mean, he was somebody that there's probably other. If other people came in, I don't know who all's mods, and I don't have any way. I don't really care, honestly. Like,
It'd be
I don't.
great if they'd actually quit talking to me about me like that over in Herbie Land. I'd leave them alone, but to them, I'll just be nothing more than a fat retard. So it is what
Can
it
we
is.
do that? Can we end that feud?
They'll never stop doing that. They'll keep egging Ricardo Cody on. That's just how things are. So I don't worry about it.
But would they leave you alone?
No,
Are you?
probably not.
But if they didn't, but you wouldn't.
I
You
would
would
leave them
probably
alone if
not.
I knew they for certain would leave.
You would not be able though to talk shit back to them though if they were making fun of
No,
your
I'd leave them
friends.
alone. I'd
You
leave
would.
them alone 100%, yeah.
All right, you hear it here, y'all. Are y'all ready? Carl will leave y'all keep your name out of his mouth.
Yeah,
Y'all keep
I'll leave you alone if
his
you
name
leave
out
me
of your
alone.
mouth. Let's see.
I won't
You
talk
think they'll do it?
about Ricardo Cody, none of you. I'll be able
Amy,
to
can
find
you
some kind of
believe this
drama to
Miko
talk
thing
about.
is still going on in 2025, or did you always think it would sputter along endlessly? I did not think it would still be going now. I thought for sure it would have been fucked.
I said it was. I said 2025 and plus.
Remember when I made that one video that Tony got me to make about them bankruptcy was imminent? that was when Darius like turned on me. Like he called me a simp for Tony, I believe, because I made that video that and they still are fucking here. That was such bogus. Thanks a lot, Tony. That was such fucking bogus intel. I am back in England now, Hammy. My dad's actually taking a trip over there soon. I told him to be careful because of all the shit that's going on in the world. It's like people would love to kidnap a rich American right now. He's fucking going. My dad's like 77 and still travels all the time.
But yeah, I'll leave them alone if they leave me alone, and they know that I'll be able to get screenshots of them talking smack about me too. There's Ninja Kitty.
Oh my god. See, Ninja Kitty's a mod.
Yeah, it's him.
Ninja Kitty and Tony had a big falling out too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
What's up, meatbags? But Tony has turned his channel into something, hasn't he? He's got his whole thing where these
Barely, but he'll be lucky if he gets to 10,000 subs, to be honest.
I just think it's impressive that anybody can get to 1,000.
Yeah, well, I guarantee he's not making much in the way of cash. Not on YouTube, at least.
Yeah, Ninja Kitty, this was just like some random stream. What is this? I didn't have a falling out. He just banned it. Yeah. But we were well. I remember because
Wow, really? And NK, that's surprising.
no, they stopped talking a long time ago because Tony was trying to take his channel to like new amazing heights, and I remember Ninja Kitty was like, "There ain't no fucking way, man! Like you're out of your mind," and they were always feuding about that, and then Tony got mad at Ninja Kitty because he didn't believe in his dream. Hammy, do you feel Alvarado, who was always the squeaky clean guy, is now the biggest piece of shit associated with the whole Amico nightmare? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm so out of the loop. I probably need to.
Well, he kind of is. That's
Tony.
I mean, it is what it is. That's just how things are.
I don't know Alvarado. Is he the biggest piece of shit because he's like still keeping this con going?
That
And
fucker is a serial killer. Mark my words. He's got bodies in his basement somewhere.
Probably. I guess because they're still not giving out all of the probably people don't like him because they're not giving out all of the refunds and they're still like making money but not giving everybody back their refunds and still just keeping the scam going. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I never liked him anyways. I didn't like anybody associated with that fucking con.
Ninja Kitty, I already have a theory on where he lives.
Who?
Tony?
Tony freaked out because some guy was going to dox him, some Cuban guy. He's the only face of the company now who is still clearing checks. Oh, yeah. What a piece of, massive piece of shit. He's got that grip going. I did not know that.
I already know what street he allegedly, I suspect he lives on. I won't I won't verify it, but based on all the criteria,
Tony has made like some big enemies. Like, I mean, they're not big, but like he's got that whole like whatever that one comic book nerd guy that makes comics. Like, I know he's got like a big
July, where the hell his name is.
Is that who it is? Yeah, he's probably got quite an army of losers that are ready to like take Tony out. So I imagine his information is out there. Because he went after them. I know like right after Amico, he was going after the arcade 1UP people too. So Tony's probably got a lot of people coming after him. Carl has a theory about Tony's address next to the railroad track. I know where Tony lives and his name and shit. I wouldn't dox him. Yes, but we did get a Tony face reveal.
Yeah, old toothless.
Oh, Carl, that's not nice.
Yes, it is.
I saw what Tony looked like before that.
It's retribution, baby.
I saw what Tony looked like before that. I do miss talking to Tony.
I don't. Good riddance.
I know you didn't. You two didn't get along. My problem with Tony was he wanted to stream so much, and I just can't fucking do it. I couldn't do it. And I felt bad because I wanted to help him with his channel, but it was like, when it comes to like extra work outside of my work, besides like the stuff I do here around the house with my family, I'm lazy as fuck. I have no motivation. It's like this whole channel thing. Like,
actually, I'm wearing shorts at the moment.
What did he say?
He said, "I'm
pantsless."
I'm wearing shorts at the moment. Thank you.
Alvarado and his two sons are the only people doing anything with the license. I just wish they got more heat than they do. Everybody goes, but the turds are still making bank still. Well, maybe I could make a video about him. Carl is shirtless. Are you shirtless, Carl?
I am shirtless. I'm most definitely shirtless. Volar, are you spying on me through my camera or something? I am sure I'm indeed shirtless. But I mean, to be fair, it's the summer of fucking Kentucky, so we expect.
See, look at this. Everybody's getting along. No one's fighting. Isn't this good? But drama is fun, isn't it? Drama does make for good videos. I will admit, I do tune into some of your videos, Carl, and listen to you talking shit. It is fun.
Sure.
Oh, no. Run.
I realized a minute ago that I can't abandon the drama. I'm too driven by it, I guess.
Well, it's fun. If I, I guess part of my issue is, I don't know where the fuck to go. I'm lost. Um, Part of the issue for me is just the fact that I have a wife and kids. You know, it's like I just don't want. It's like if it were just me, I would be pure drama. But people, that's the thing I didn't realize. You know, like getting on here, people are really good at shutting you up by getting involved in your personal life. But that's what I didn't realize. But I mean, I get it. I get why people do that, because it's like that's all part of the game, and that's what I didn't realize. You know, like that's the whole thing. There's this whole culture online that I was completely unaware of, and it involves you
Pretty
don't just
much.
talk shit. You can't just talk shit in videos and not expect them to come digging around and figuring out who you are. Like that's going to happen. That is online culture, and I was not aware of it. I'm like this old boomer that just like settles things at the fucking playground, you know. All I ever knew. So that's my whole thing. I don't want to get. I don't know. It's drama is fun though. I can see it, but what do we got? So far, no one found me. You didn't protect your personal. I didn't fucking know how to. And Ninja Kitty and No Swear Gamer and Gator Ooze, etc., etc. I would pay real money to have one night reunion stream. Retro Bros, Saggy, Tony, Hammy, Carl. We could literally set it up a one night stream, one night only. I would be down for that.
Who the hell is that?
My caps lock broke. I'm thinking that's Albert, because Albert's probably still blocks on my channel. No one is interested in you, Ninja Kitty. I know what Ninja Kitty looks like. And I am not going to tell. So yeah, all is forgiven. That's what I'm saying here. All is forgiven. I'm going to come back and do this channel, and I'm not going to hold any grudges, although I don't think I would ever talk again to Mr. sending his dick pics to the same woman for many, many years. I don't think I could ever. I don't think I could ever talk.
That guy his influence has been very has been very diminished.
Yeah, I don't even know where he is. I searched for him the other day just to see what he's. I don't even know where the fuck his channel is.
I think his handle is called Burning the Creeps or something like that.
But he is a creep, so is he burning himself? That's somebody who's fell hard. Like,
he is well on his way to becoming a rapist.
You know, yeah, you know, like for all of the people that the fallout from the Amico, like the cult members whose channels kind of fell apart and died.
Burying the creeps, no spaces.
That dude's channel suffered. That dude's channel fell off hard.
Because people kept getting his channel deleted.
When his biggest mistake was, because I was still around when you guys found out where he lived. His biggest mistake was revealing his location, and that took away all his power, because everybody was sending him pizzas and stuff, right?
And calling Robert at his place.
I did see a video like that when somebody was doing that. They were calling him and telling that he was a pedophile or a creep or something like. But see, in Canada,
Oh, right.
Ninja Kid, Ninja Kitty, if you're still there, like the rules in Canada aren't the same as up here. You're not going to get, it's more slack, it's more liberal up there. So he just writes similar
the
to.
Reason people, the reason people. The reason people think you're Optimus Prime is the writing style.
It was me who found the Nick Richards Prairie Dog video. That was a good video. At one point in television, Tommy was legit trying to find everyone who was hating on him. Yes. No one. He just read. And Carl. Wait, what did? Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Ninja, you are no doubt in Teet's hater folder. Yeah. Ninja Kitty is definitely in there. I'm in there for sure. Tony is in there.
You should have given him the head of a cat in a box, Ninja Kitty, and sent it to him.
My biggest crowning achievement coming out of that was knowing that Tommy Tallarico knew who I was. That was the biggest thing, because and then he, when it was Retro Bro, told me that he was talking a lot about me in the end. He hated me.
Who, Retro Bro?
That was funny. Yeah, not Retro Bro hated me, but he told me that Tommy hated me.
I mean, Tommy is a fake. He's from California. What do you expect?
I'm surprised none of the other. I kind of expected. Oh shit! Did I heal the wrong person? I kind of expected some of that other crew to come over here. If they are listening, that would be, if anything positive would come out of this, maybe they would stop feuding with you and Carl.
Oh, I know Canadian gamers watching this chat. Probably is right now. If he hasn't, that's his loss.
Who is? Oh, I'm the one that's fucking cursed or poisoned. Canadian gamer. He really moved on and started making different videos too. Like he got out of that whole good because I went into his channel.
He is still fighting with Master System Marcy.
They were so close though. I knew that I think we all knew that there was no way that they're
and it gets better. Master System Marcy thinks about me every night and day. That motherfucker loves to think about me, even when he's sleeping, even when he's fucking his wife.
Oh my God, Carl.
That guy loves to think about me 24/7.
Let's see the comments.
It's sad.
Gary is still around. Do you either think of Tommy Teets will ever reappear on YouTube ever again? Oh my God, dude. It would be so fucking amazing if he did.
Well, the way you describe yourself, you sound like a John Wick character.
I also drove past Canadian Gamer. He lives in the crappy, poor part of town. What was funny was I was a few blocks from where Darius lives last summer. I should have visited him. Carl, I'm not John Wick. Gary, what is Gary doing? That he had a falling out with Tony too.
Is there anyone he's actually still talking to? He had a falling out with me because it's one way or the other, and
Gary. Y'all used to. Oh my god, dude, that was probably the funny. The
I
fun.
knew the play date wouldn't take off. Ha 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 ha.
What?
The play date never really succeeded.
Oh, the play date. Yes, that was his big thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I told him it wasn't going to be that great.
That was the thing with those streams with Tony. They
There's no
always
season. There's no season 2. It failed,
they never
baby.
did a season 2.
No, apparently they didn't.
Oh my god, that is a massive fuck up. Why does anybody even bother trying to like make
Hey, Charlie, what's up?
new consoles? That's the dude that Chudley McMuffin.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
Ninja Kitty Go. He made a video of me and Carl, some AI slop thing where Carl shoots and kills me in the end. That shit was funny.
The reality is, I'm a bad shot, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah, it was funny, man. Are you gonna unblock Volp, Carl?
I'll unblock him.
All right. See, we're making progress here.
As long
Carl
as
is the Terminator. See, everybody, we're getting back along. I'm here to help solve problems, but I'm not going to be the fucking guy that tries to fix everything.
I know a lot of people are not going to be happy because I'm being nice to everyone, but to be fair, the stream was not my idea in the first place, so there you go.
Yeah, it doesn't count if you're on my channel. All right, I'll be right back.
So, nobody's talking at the moment. I know some of them are over there going to be really pissed off in the private chat. The stream was not my idea or Hammock Man's, so no one can get mad at me. I'm just trying to be civil. Let's do this. See if I can remember which. Oh, I got it. Just turn my TV on here. There you go. Okay, there's the light.
All right, I'm back. Uh-oh. You shaved your head.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When did you do that?
Oh,
It looks good.
I think like last weekend.
Probably the heat, right?
I have a few reasons. See, I'm sure this, folks.
Gotcha. I like it. I like the Mr. Clean look. Although it's not all the way Mr. Clean.
No. I'm still trying to decide what I think about it.
I like it. At least now for the summer, you might as well keep it. Carl should have his chest and back waxed.
No way.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just going to keep leveling up.
No, that's okay.
Man, have you? So you bought a Switch, didn't you?
I had the all the way up to the OLED.
Oh, you didn't get the Switch 2? I thought you got
No,
the Switch
I
2.
don't have any intention of getting the Switch 2.
I don't either. Until maybe with that OLED version, I might. But
See, I could probably do OLED because my phone has an OLED screen.
as far as being able to see it, any thoughts on Smash JT and his rise? I did. I saw that too. I saw that too. That he does have a lot of subscribers now, but it's like he's just somebody that it's all drama, isn't it? Like him just shit talking everyone.
He's still trash JT. I mean, give me a break.
That is kind of funny that Smash JT's channel blew up and Darius just fell apart because they were like, that was like his big nemesis. I don't know.
That's pretty true, Ninja Kitty.
At what cost, though? Dude is going to get sued. Yeah, he might lose that. Oh, is he getting actually sued?
Yeah, so what I hear, at least.
I mean, the bigger you get, the more likely that you could win a lawsuit because it's like, slander, I guess. It's like, because that's my Tommy could never do anything to us because we were so small time. But yeah, I mean, it's like, look what happened to that Carl Jobst guy. Got sued by Billy Mitchell and lost. You've heard about that, haven't you, Carl?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He lost and fundraised the money to pay off the court bill, and
everybody's pissed at him for that. I was actually he released a video either today or a couple days ago, and I didn't watch the video, but I went in there and was looking at the comments just to see, because I like that guy. I don't know. I don't like the idea that he could have potentially swindled his fan base, but I don't know enough about it to make an informed decision on that.
They don't see my reading glasses.
Getting sued by Ubisoft. He's already been warned. What did he say about What's he said about Ubisoft? That would be fucking funny. Oh, it would be a lot more than this precious $10,000. I don't know. I can't really. I tried to watch Smash GT stuff. I don't know. I don't know enough of what he's talking about to really get into it, but it's not my cup of tea. What about Turbo Joe? Is he still around?
Turbo Loser? I don't know.
That dude right there, Turbo Joe, I think was one of the ones that, like, he got used.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Smash JT getting sued by Ubisoft. I'd pay to see that. Oh man, they're going to sue him for billions.
What happened did we lose? We must have lost Carl Acosta.
He's stalking somewhere, dude.
Or Ron Damon.
He's around somewhere, I'm sure. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh my God, I'm sick of this shit getting poisoned.
That's why I was bringing lots of antidotes.
I've been running back to the fucking. I keep forgetting. You're right. You can't play an RPG and stream at the same time.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
impossible.
I keep running back to the fucking castle and like healing myself and saving, but not doing anything, and coming back out and running in and getting poisoned, and then going back to the castle, healing myself, and then running back out and getting poisoned without buying anything.
Turbo Joe split up with his with his wife.
Really? Where he lived in his mother-in-law's basement? Or in your garage? Poor Turbo Joe, man. He was definitely one that got used. I think he wholeheartedly believed in television and Miko. And he was not smart enough to see through the scam. And his channel probably has gone to shit, I guess.
His wife abused him. What is he, a cuck?
Turbo Joe said his wife abused him, and now he lives alone in a buddy's spare room. Oh, poor Turbo Joe. Smash says absolutely nothing in 10 minutes of blabbering. His videos are insufferable. Cannot believe he tops out like 40K viewers, though most are as low as like 3K. Smash JT made up false insider information on Ubisoft. What? Oh no, is that what he's doing? He's like making shit up to try to like keep viewership coming. Oh god.
Oh, that's
how it is, man. That's how it is. That's like that when I saw that tipster dude popped up in my feed. He was big time for a while. Now he's getting like less than 1,000 views, like a couple hundred views on his videos. That's what happens, man. Like you can't build a channel on. I mean, I guess you can. You have to be really, really good at it to build your channel on nothing but drama, on talking shit all the time. You have to be really good.
And I'm lucky to have made it to 122.
Well, you can maintain a decent little smaller channel, Carl, with it. Yes, you absolutely can. But you cannot grow into a massive big channel and then keep it up. You're gonna fall off eventually. Especially somebody like Smash, because he's not. I don't know. I don't know what the appeal. I don't want to talk shit about the guy, but I don't see the appeal. I don't see what. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the thing. Yeah, if he's doing that, because he's just like, because he probably was like so happy to get like a big channel, and then now it's like, if he's lying and they're coming at him, oh, what a fucking moron! You can't do that. Oh Lord, what was I wonder what the shit. I might have to watch some of his videos. Turbo Joe was in an armored vehicle when it hit an IED. He was unharmed but got PTSD. Oh yeah, I thought there was something about that. You could tell that he was kind of fucked up. Poor guy, you're right, Hammy. Turbo's a couple cheap beers short of a 6-pack. Maybe he got blew up in the arm or something kind of sad. Yeah.
Well, dude, the whole security squad for Crayola Con, what do you expect?
That was funny. Turbo Joe security.
I could have gotten in. I would have brought my cane with me and put on some sunglasses and used my blind privilege.
You should have. That would have been funny, Carl. But fuck them. Because they were like, you. I'm sure. I remember you telling me you were kind of like asking questions that they probably didn't like because you weren't a blind follower.
The controller was suspicious.
Huh?
I thought the controller was suspicious, especially the screen.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
And it was too expensive. I know what it
Yeah.
was. It's because I canceled my pre-order.
Oh.
I meant
Did
to,
you?
I mentioned that I canceled my pre-order, and I bet I ended up on their naughty list.
Yeah, dude, that's funny because like if they're saying that you're a fat retard, you're the only one that fucking was like, this isn't going to work. And then you just ended up on Tony's show. That's where I met you, actually, on Tony's show. That's funny, dude. That is exactly what it is because you saw it. You were the first one to, well, besides all the cult or the non-cult members, all the other side, the pushback side, whatever. I can't remember what the fuck they called us. What did they call the haters? You were the first cult member to see through the bullshit, Carl. Like you got to, if anything, you got to take some pride in that. You outsmarted all those cult members. You outsmarted all the cult members because they were not smart enough to see through it. You were.
I mean, it really didn't help their case, and Retro Bro threw me off of Amico After Dark, so there's that.
Yeah.
Ironically, if he'd actually stayed loyal to me, I probably would have stayed loyal to them.
So it was loyalty then. But you saw the controller.
Yeah, well, I would have waited till the thing came out, and then I probably would have considered buying it.
Oh, I remember that now because I made a video about Retro Bro being mean to you, and Heather and I got into it over that. I've gotten into a lot of people. Gotten into it with a lot of people, haven't I, when it comes to them being mean to you, Carl, haven't I? I got your back, man.
I got trouble.
You're my friend. What do we got here? What is Ninja Kitty saying? Dean TV versus Hammock. Yeah, that was all because of Carl too, because he was going, oh man, always making fun of Carl.
I drag trouble like a motherfucker.
Dude, I'm going. Gerbil face, whiny cuck, soy boy, trash JT, lol, what a life. The wife makes all the money and he just moans online to a bunch of free teens. What a career. It's not like everyone hasn't seen other go woke and go broke warriors against woke grifters trying to make money off that a while on YouTube. It's old and it's not any better from whiny smash JT. Yeah, gerbil face, trash JT. I guess the appeal of Smash JT is a bunch of 13-year-old dudes looking for gaming news. Weird how anyone can stomach that blathering moon face. Yeah. Trash JT's wife makes $100K. Wow. She's gonna dump his ass if he gets sued.
So you figure if it's California, it's probably equivalent of like 50,000. Maybe 40,000.
That's true. 100K ain't shit in California.
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, it's still good money, but you're right. Yeah, it's because what does Smash JT do? I remember when everybody saw that he was an Uber driver because he had that Uber sticker, which that's whatever. I mean, that might be how he makes his money. I wonder if he's an Uber driver and then he does.
Oh, I bet he's a house husband.
You think so?
I think he's a gay house husband, yeah.
He probably, what if it is like a thing where it's like he bring his side of what he's bringing in money, like it's from his channel. And now he's lying, making shit up to try to keep that grift going. Or his wife is going to leave his ass. I'll have to go back to being an Uber driver. She probably won't leave him. I mean, they got kids. But
he goes into DoorDash or
he's been a house husband since COVID. He was a play tester for a while, then drove Uber during the pandemic, but definitely a house husband, yeah. Smash JT is a stay-home dad. Their house is worth $1 million. Her family has money also. Yeah.
Wow.
Smash JT.
Old trash.
What about Retro Bro? Is he still? I know the last time I had ever heard anything about Retro Bro is he was making a video game, which I don't know how that ever turned out. His channel was one that really got fucked post.
You know, my Amico. I bet that he's a good cook. Maybe he cleans the house like a good little wife. I mean, house husband.
He might be. Could be a good cook.
Sure.
I could
maybe
never do
he puts
that.
on a dress for his wife. You know, models her clothing for her.
As much as the idea sounds nice about being at home and being like a house husband, I would have such a negative opinion of myself if I were not the one out making money for my family. Like if I were the effing to stay at home and cook and clean, I would feel like such a piece of shit. Like it wouldn't even be worth the. Oh yeah, it'd be nice not have to fucking go to work every day, but the toll that it would take on yourself mentally, like, would be too much. Let's see what they're saying.
He tested one game.
He's been out. Okay, let's see. If she didn't leave him after donating $10K to the Greasy Leprechaun, no. He was a playtester for 3 months one summer. Oh, God. If she were to leave him, it would be expensive for her. That's true, Ninja Kitty. Yep. Smash JT seems like the type of guy who would present his pit of Sarlacc gaping maw to a swarthy Italian con man for enough subscribers. Yes, that's what it was, Chudley, is that he thought that it was going to bring his channel fucking fame and glory, and it all basically ruined it. Good point, Ninja. He tested one game as an agent, and they never asked him back. He sits down to pee. Smash has a shed in the back where he hides and makes all his videos. He's like a dog in the dog. Trash JT's actual main job for years was admissions officer for scam colleges. Oh, God. I've had companies like that reach out to me to try to work for them, but no, I won't do it. All right, let's get back to the fucking castle and fucking de-heal myself again, or de-poison myself and buy some fucking antidote.
Are you off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am. So I don't have to be in bed early. I told my wife I was streaming tonight with you, so I need to see who's poisoned. 29:37. It's me that's poisoned. So Turbo Joe fell apart, and then
what about Relic Gamer? What happened to his sorry ass?
Relic Gamer. Oh my God, I forgot about him. Whose idea was that? I think it would be fun to do the retards of the Amico community stream. That would be fun. Would you join that, Carl? Would you be a part of that?
Yeah, I'd do it.
Because it would probably be with Tony. It would probably be with Tony as well.
He won't want to stream with me, but I'll do it.
Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah, y'all had a big falling out too, didn't you?
He accused me of doxing him, and then I really proceeded to research where he lives. Bob helped too, by the way. Bob is actually the one who figured out the guesstimate of where he lives, of the information that I have. So,
wonder where Bob.
Tony,
I hope
if you're
Bob's doing.
listening to this, and I know you probably are, Bob's gonna kiss out to you, but he's the one who helped me find that information. So
Yeah, I don't know if Tony will forgive you for that.
I don't care. It's not verified.
Right. He might. He might come on the stream.
Yeah,
I don't-
exactly, Volt. It's not proven. I didn't bother verifying any of it. I more or less just threw it out there just to screw with him, to be honest.
You never forgave him when he kicked
thought.
you. You never forgave him when he kicked you off the Geek Getaway, did you?
He kicked me off because of drama, and ironically, he started doing drama videos. So
That is fucked up. He did, didn't he? I remember that now. In our little group chat we used to have.
But yeah, Volp, I know it's not verified. I didn't verify it for a reason. If I verified it, I would have been guilty of doxing.
Yeah, Tony. Forgive him.
I don't need his forgiveness. Fuck him.
Well, don't forgive him, but be cool enough with him to where
I'll forgive him, but,
We need. Let's see. Who do we need?
Bob
We need to get.
pedophile, dude.
We need retro. We need retro, bro. I don't know if Ninja Kitty will do it. He might. Maybe Ninja Kitty will come on and just.
I'm on decent terms with retro, bro.
Yeah, I think I am too. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but we need to get. We need Relic Gamer. On
good
there.
luck with that one.
we need DJ C. Oh man, he wouldn't. He's still fucking an Amico cuck.
Yeah, the guy sounds like he sucks dick all day.
I would like to do that. I don't know who had that idea before, but I can't remember who it was. Was it Caps?
Well, he's in the chat. He's probably Leo DS, so why don't you ask him?
Oh, it is Leo. Yes. I forgot about him.
That's not the real Leo DS, probably. It's probably Ouya.
F Tony is so try hard. No, Leo didn't like Tony. That might be him. Somebody click. Can somebody click on that? And see, can I do that? I can't do that. That's a fake Leo. Oh, okay. Q, yeah.
I got Ouya because Ouya.
Guest spot was really bad. I saw clips of it. I'm going to go back to the top so I can make more sense of what this shit.
No. It's Ouya. EWYA. Yeah. Ouya.
The question I have about Smash JT, and I'm not trying to be rude, is did he make Tommy use protect? Because he should.
Well, we're knowing did Tommy use protection when he fucked DJC in the mouth?
Oh my god! What is that thing that they used to make for protection? Like some oral guard for oral sex. There's something. I think there's something you are. Well,
how the hell do you know that?
I don't think it's an oral guard. I think it's like a thing you can put down over your whatever your privates, and you can like do your thing. I think they'd make something like that.
Dude,
I don't know. I was horrible back in the day. I went to a party school, never once used protection, and somehow got out of there without diseases. I was very lucky. Very lucky. I was worried. Let's see. He spent 8 hours getting a parade around the fake Amico offices. How many Amico? Yeah. Allegedly, Tommy likes them young. That is true. His little cousin. Retards unite. Yep. Teet's mother would be so proud. JT needed his wife to go as a joint investor in the Miko as he didn't earn enough. Oh, God, probably. That address is not proven. I'm just concerned about Smash JT's health and well-being. living that fast and loose lifestyle, raw dogging it. We got Bob is still alive. Hello there, guys. Leo here. Bob is a good dude. Tony went on the biggest problem podcast in Cali and completely embarrassed himself. Was that the one where he did his face reveal? The best part of the group chat was me. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was saying earlier, Ninja Kitty, that was the thing with those God, I don't know how many hours I spent sitting there in those live streams listening to.
Guess is in the chat.
Who?
Tony's in the chat right now.
Tony's in the chat. That was the part when I was on those streams listening to you and Tony fucking trying to trigger Gary for like hours, and I would just be like, I can't do this. I gotta get off. That was funny though. Tony Uyamika, what about him? Does he get an invite and Kuya? I don't care. F Tony is so try hard. That guest spot was really bad. I saw clips of it in so many other non-gaming and Amico circles. Basically, every comment was poor. That's a fake Leo Kuya. We should invite the Ouya founder, Julie or Montu, for mentioning Carpet Avol. You killed my channel, dude. Ninja Kitty, the biggest problem Tony identified with software piracy is not correct and you shouldn't do it. Hey, guys, Leo here. Frog Tony, he is there. Low Karma, you got buried in the biggest problem. Hey, Tony, would you be interested in hosting a reunion stream? Yeah, Tony. And I will only do it if Carl is allowed to be there. How about that? How about that, Carl?
Yeah.
You hear that?
Let bygones be bygones where bygones go at. Sure.
Oh, fuck. I left the castle again without... No, I didn't. I would be interested in doing that, though. 25. Okay, it's me that's poisoned. The frog is in the chat. What happened? What happened in that stream where Tony got embarrassed? Was that the stream that he did a face reveal?
Hey, he wants to get on the panel.
All right. Let me see. What time is it? 11:30?
11:31 Eastern.
Let me on, Dazed. Okay, hang on. Let me get this. Are you ready for this, Carl?
Sure.
Right,
saddle up, lock, and load.
Let's see. Where do I still have?
Oh, I know quite a few people are not going to be happy with me after this stream, but fuck them, I don't give a shit. It's thundering outside.
I gotta get it.
There's
guests. Invite.
There's Cody, yeah.
Copy link. All right, let's see. Tony, I'm going to send you the link.
You're going to have to be vigilant if you're posting in the chat, dude. Hey, Greenie.
Green Thumb, hello. Give him hell, Carl. Oh, God. Kermit, I have the biggest problem podcast with your face reveal. Say for eternity, Carl. You're looking like George the Animal Steel. I might have to go get another Dr. Pepper for this. I need some caffeine. I'll be right back. If Tony's there, he'll have to wait a second. I need some caffeine. Getting past my bedtime. Hang on.
All right. Is that the real Cody or someone else? Oh. Well, I knew I need to get my battery charged on the phone. Oh, I'm going to post up. There we go. Forever and ever. Oh, he's very, very rain. Trying to get there. Okay. Let's see now. Let's see now. Royalty-free synthwave music. Ah, here we go.
Hey.
Hello.
Hang on. Let me get my Tony's here. Let me get my earbuds set back up. Every time I leave.
All
All right, Tony. Tony is in.
What's up, Dazed? It's been far too long.
What's going on, Tony?
Oh,
Yeah, I
How
saw
you
you
been?
streaming. I just I was watching Ethan Van Sciver, and for whatever reason, I said, let me see what's going on my homepage. And I see that you were streaming. I said, oh my god, Dazed is alive. What's
Completely
going on,
random. Not much, man.
I thought
Just
you were going to come back. What happened? You're supposed to come back and rejoin us and celebrate with the crew.
you never responded to me, Tony.
What are you talking about?
I'll go back and read the messages. How we left it. Hang on.
How we left it was you put the little Cowabunga sign. I said Sundays could work, Saturdays is still gaming with geeks, and you put the Cowabunga sign. That was the last thing.
congratulations on the momentary success.
Oh,
Who had momentary success? Dave?
Your channel.
Dave? Momentary, Carl. I make like $1,300 a month on super chats alone. I don't think it's momentary.
I mean, it's a nice place, but you're not getting you'll be lucky to get to what? You're what? Not even 10,000 right now subs.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see you getting any further.
I don't need to get any for Carl. I'm making a comic book. I don't need to get any further, sir.
right into it, Carl.
I mean, if you can sell it, hey, more power to you.
Do you not see the name? I am the Detractor Pope. I've milked Eric July harder than I've ever milked Tommy Tellerico.
Yeah, but no one cares about Eric July.
Really? Because the 258 people that were watching me live the other day, they kind of cared, Carl.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, look at how many people watch Slotham's videos.
None, because he's not on YouTube anymore. So
Yeah, but when you look at the views his Nvidia's had when they were up, they were probably better than yours. So there you go.
Probably. But I was making more money, so that's what really matters.
All right, guys.
I'm making you.
All right, guys. What? I'm just. Carl was asking me a question.
It's a
I
fair
know.
point.
You're trying to get my like
It's fine.
attention.
No,
Like,
we're not
last week or
arguing.
something.
All right, go
Not
ahead. Y'all do it. Go ahead.
We're not, I'm not arguing. I'm
Have
not
it
arguing.
out.
Carl.
This is a healing moment.
What
for
healing? There's
Tony
nothing
and
I'm
to
not
heal.
arguing. It's just,
Oh,
you
there's
know,
some healing. There's needed for some healing.
I'm a skeptic. It's just
I
that
got
simple. It's
I got
not
no
personal.
need for any heal. No, there's nothing to be healed. I'm not wounded by Carl. So what is there to heal?
Okay. Well, that's
Sure.
fair. Then not
I mean, it's
heal,
like
but
Gary.
how
There's
about
nothing to be
how
healed
about
from Gary. Gary tried to come back. I was like, sorry, Gary. There's no room for you. We moved on.
yeah? Well, so are you in for doing an Amico stream, Tony? Or are you past that?
I might. I stream. So I got like the main channel now. I've broken up my content. So I got my main
Mhm.
channel, which is the Frog Tony channel, and then I'm starting to do gaming stuff on a gaming channel, and then like comic stuff on a comic channel. So I have
Okay.
drama separated from all the non-drama stuff. But I don't on the gaming channel, it would be a thing. I don't know.
Is Carl
Does anyone really
allowed?
care? What's the point of it though? Like,
I think it would literally be for those of us that still in the community that would want to just have some entertainment.
If you don't want to do it, you know, it's not that big of a deal.
like I said, I don't. I wouldn't.
I mean,
mind,
I could just.
but
What if
time
I
it's
just
like-
did? What if I just did it then on this channel? And would you come by and talk?
Yeah, like I said,
Okay.
you just gotta let me know what day it is because I
All right.
stream a
Let's
lot.
set it up. I'm just
Like I said,
interested.
I haven't even. I don't pay attention that much to the Amico. To be honest.
Well, you've got other big fish to fry.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good. Didn't you just hear? I told you I make like $1,300 a month making fun of Eric July. I got a comic book in the works. You know, I'm getting invites to bigger streams, hanging out, rubbing elbows with, you know.
That's what you always wanted. That's what you always wanted.
It's what I always deserved.
So when are you going to get your driver's license?
Never. I don't need it. And
Because you're afraid of
opaque
driving,
one.
right?
Hold on, real quick. Opaque one is incorrect. I did not choose Frog Tony because of Opaque one. What happened was, obviously, you know, I was using the Tony TGD name, and I had the Frog avatar. And Min Salad, who has a friend named Tony from Hack the Movies, we became friends, me and her boyfriend. And so she started referring to me as Frog Tony because of the avatar. And then because she was referring to me as Frog Tony, everybody in the community for Comicsgate started referring to me as Frog Tony. And so then I just adopted the name since everyone already was calling me that anyway.
So you're
Although
not.
you would have to give them
totally
credit, though.
afraid of
You would
driving.
have to give, I would think, Darius and them credit because they were the first ones that were calling you Kermit. So maybe that's what
Yeah.
he's talking about.
Oh, yeah,
So-
they called me Kermit, but I never
so,
adopted the Kermit name.
Okay.
So you're
That's
not
true.
scared at all to drive then?
No, I've driven before. I literally
Are
used
you
to drive
sure?
a
Because
Carl. I used to
hear
drive a
that
pickup
you
truck.
are too
Carl,
bucket pussy
listen.
to drive.
Carl, are you
But
going to listen?
I
Or are
have
you gonna
that
talk?
eyesight.
Why is he talking and not listening? He asked me a question. Carl, I used to drive a pickup
You
truck.
do it with people all the time. That's why.
But you asked me a question. I used to drive a pickup truck, Carl.
Get you done for your medicine.
So I used to drive a pickup truck at my job where I would direct the other truck drivers to where they had to go to load their stuff for the steel. I drive a forklift. I drive a rail mover. I've driven. I used to have a Mustang when I was younger. When I was a high schooler, my mom gave me her Mustang, so I used to drive that. I just don't have a license because I don't have a need for it.
Okay.
Any other
Where's the
questions
Amico
for
shell?
Tony?
The Amico shell's right here on the shelf. I actually was going to see Beefy, but then we both got busy because Beefy had came to Chicago. But next time I see him, he's gonna sign the shell. Did you guys? I didn't get. I'm still trying to get Pat to sign the shell. Last time there was a little kerfuffle. He didn't want to sign it.
Well, he doesn't. Didn't he? Doesn't like you because you're involved with like Gamergate, right? Because Pat's a liberal and you're more conservative, so they're not going to probably talk to you.
Well, he talked to me. I don't know. I guess you guys didn't hear the story, huh?
No, probably not.
So yeah, I confronted Pat. So it was like it's a 3-day, too many games. So I think it was like Friday, that first day. So I seen Pat and I was like, "Hey, what's going on, Pat?" We're talking. I said, "Hey, if I bring the shell, I got the shell here. I didn't bring it today." But I said, "But if I bring it tomorrow, will you sign it?" And Pat's like, "Oh yeah, I'll sign it." And he looked real scared, like he thought I was gonna beat him up or something.
Oh, I think I did hear the story, but go ahead. I won't ruin it.
And then the next day when I brought it, he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna sign it. No, I'm not gonna." I'm like, "What the fuck, Pat? You said you were gonna sign it." He said, "No, I'm not gonna sign it." I was like, "Oh, so you're being a little bitch." I was like, "Were you scared the other day? That's why you said yes. So you thought I would just walk away or something?" I'm like, but I got Brett Weiss to sign it. Brett Weiss signed it, and the those other guys from that other podcast that Tommy was on that one time, they signed it.
Interesting. What is the plan for that thing? Just hold on to it forever?
Yeah, maybe the day that they finally announce that it's over, I'll just live stream me breaking it. How's that sound?
Okay.
Oh,
that would
come on.
actually be funny. That would be
Oh,
funny.
come on. That is never going to be over.
Yeah, that's why I don't have to worry about it actually having to do that.
See, there's stuff we can still talk about. I think there's still some interest with the Amico.
People love disasters.
I'm still interested in the Amico.
Chaos.
But it's so like, man, there's nothing really. It's like milking the same stuff over and over again.
I know, but it would be fun to go back and just shit on it again. I think the cult members need to have more of a shit on. I don't think that they've been held their feet to the fire for where they should have for their transgressions. Maybe just one more like we fucking remember. Remember.
Let me put a spin on this so you can probably understand. Some of the best stories are told multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Time and time again, forever, time immemorial.
Recap.
Look at the Christmas Carol. How many versions of the Christmas Carol are out there?
It's true.
Scrooge is my favorite.
So you're gonna do the Amico tale, the Amico Carol?
I'm just saying, like, there'd be nothing wrong with doing it. If you want to do it, that's great. I mean, I'm sure Hammock Man would love to have you on here.
Well, I have him on here right now too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
This is the first stream that I've done, by the way. This is the first stream that I've done, by the way, Tony. I've been just trying to dip my toes back into this to see if I want to do this, but I will come by the channel.
That's how I knew that you were streaming, because as soon as I went to my homepage,
I will come by and talk. I honestly, man, I completely forgot about it until I just went back in there and looked at the thing. I was like, oh fuck. I was like,
see, I was right, like I always am. Everyone,
that's fine.
I'm always correct.
I guess in my mind, I was thinking. Well, he'll just send me a link one day or a thing and say, "Hey, you want to come by tonight?" And I never heard back from you, and I just totally got I slipped my mind.
James, you should know by now. I don't. Once we have a conversation, it's locked. It's locked away in the vault until I need it. So I don't remember it. I don't go like my DMs. Literally, like if you DM me today, by tomorrow you'll be buried under like 12, 13 more people that have DM'd me. I'm a very busy man these days. You know.
Well, my brain
I gotta ask you a question.
What's up?
Why do I remember Gary talking about you two having a whole thing about Magic the Gathering? Why do you not like Magic the Gathering?
It's not that I don't like Magic the Gathering. I like Magic the Gathering. I just said that Magic the Gathering and trading card games like that are basically pay to win, since if you buy better cards, you'll have a better chance of winning. And Gary disagreed. I said, Gary, the basic, like your starter pack, right? Like the base set, right? It's like you're not going to see anybody take a base set Magic the Gathering cards and go and win a tournament. It's like because there's better cards that you have to get, right? So you have to buy
That's
packs.
true. Absolutely, it is the tournaments for the tournament circuit. It is pay to win. I agree with you 100%. That's why I do like casual commander stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was like, so I could get into it, but I was like, you just eventually have to either buy a whole bunch of packs and get lucky, or you have to go out and buy the cards that you want. And so it's just pay to win. I'm like, at that point, it's not fun anymore. It's like if everyone was just using the same set, if there was just one set, like base set, that's all you used. Like, yeah, because then you all have to work with the same cards and within the same frame, right? But Gary, when Gary digs his heels in, Gary never gives any inch.
See, I usually just buy the decks
Tony,
that come out.
Tony, Ninja Kitty said you're not being honest with your super chat numbers.
I'm not being honest with my super chat numbers. When I said I average $1,300 a month.
But
I don't know. I'm just going back and reading it.
Yeah, I have bad months and I have really good months. I made what 13,500 last year from YouTube. I mean,
but I don't do tournament
stuff. A lot of money, but it's the nice little chunk of change. No, it all depends on like how many live streams I do and whether or not I'm pushing it out. Also, I got the shop. Have you guys seen the shop? I got all kind of merch. I got a YOLO Epstein shirt. So if you guys are filling up to buying a YOLO Epstein shirt.
You only live once, Epstein.
Yeah, it's got a picture. I'll show you. So you guys can. I'm telling you, I'm doing big things. I know you guys. Y'all think that I'm just small time now, but.
No, I was saying earlier. I was talking earlier. I saw your shit. I occasionally have clicked into your lives. Like, damn, Tony's got a fuckload of people. I'm not into what you're talking about, so I don't watch it because I don't understand comics. I don't know. Never did it for me, but
share my screen.
I don't know if I can. I'm on my phone.
You should.
You can just turn your camera on.
No, you just gotta just be share that, put that other one on the.
He's on. I think he's on his phone.
Yeah, I know. He'll get it.
I don't know how to.
But
what am I doing? How do I? Can you not? Okay,
I wou't touch this.
Solo layout. There you go.
No, that's Carl. You know how on StreamYards?
Okay, all right.
You share a screen and then so you're the host.
There you go.
I shared my
there
screen.
You go.
No, that's not. I don't need a solo layout. Days.
That's about the best I can give you. I don't know what else to
there
do.
There should be another person that's in the backstage, right? It has a picture of a T-shirt back there.
Okay, let me see. What's cancel? Get the fuck off of exit solo. More, dude. I don't see it. Private chat. It says let me in.
You can't figure it out. Sorry.
I can't, Tony. I'm an old man. I'm an old man, and I don't get technology.
I just put the link in the chat, and then you guys could just peruse it at your own leisure.
But
go buy Tony's merch.
But like saying, dude, if you want to play the game, just play casual commander. That's as casual as you get.
I could. Like I said, I'm busy anyways. That was so long ago when me and Gary argued. Just like Gary threw a fit because I beat Castlevania. He was all mad.
That was that all meltdown because we were beating those 52 games and you were beating them so quickly that Gary couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I knew.
When I do stuff, I go hard into the paint.
He didn't believe that you were. He said you were using walkthroughs or cheats.
No,
I remember now.
It doesn't matter if you're using walkthroughs or not. You still have to pull it off.
But Tony, he's not going to admit or say that he's using a walkthrough, whether he did or not. because
Yeah,
he's going
I
to
don't
say
need to use
he
one.
wants them to know I did that shit on my own. He's not going to admit that he was weak and had to use a walkthrough.
I wouldn't have to admit that I was weak because I wasn't, because I don't use a
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You wouldn't use a walkthrough because you wouldn't want that. But even if you did, which I'm not saying you did, there's no way that Gary would ever get that information.
If
out
I
of
ever
you.
needed help to beat a game or like a walkthrough or something, I would admit it. There's a couple of games out there that I like. There's puzzles that I don't want to take like an hour to figure it out. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just use a walkthrough. I don't care.
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
just
even-
Time like I don't have time like when I was a kid that I could like, oh, I'm gonna play this
Exactly.
game for like 40 hours. Like, no, I gotta speed through it as fast as I can.
I can't
Oh,
even
you want me to
figure
go
out-
like discover the weird fucking clues by going to like 16 different towns? No, I just get a walkthrough and they'll tell me the answer.
I can't even figure out how to use the fucking silver key on this fucking game, and I'm on the first island.
What are you playing?
It's probably
It looks familiar.
Dragon Quest 2.
Uh,
I have a fucking silver key and I can't open any doors and I can't get off the thing to go check to see how to use it.
well, if you can't
So
get
I'm
off,
just-
that sounds like a personal problem, Days. You might
Oh,
want
I can get
to
off.
talk to your
That's
doctor and
not a problem, Tony.
look into that.
That ain't a problem. That ain't never been a problem for me or the ladies that I'm with.
So how's it going? I mean, how's the life? How's the family?
Well, other than me like making all the women I'm with orgasm, it's good, dude.
All the women? I
Fucking
thought you were
good.
married. How's
I
your
am,
wife
but
doing?
like all the women from my past, I think they're great, man. I just got back from a trip to Charleston, and then also I was down in Cincinnati. I took my son and cousin to go. They wanted to go see Tyler, the Creator, so we bought them tickets for that.
Nice.
Other than that, man, I'm good, dude. I've got I have expanded my collection into 2 rooms. So I am up here. My stepson moved out, so I commandeered his room, and now I've got me a nice game room and place to come watch my sports, and I got me a nice power recliner.
Did you have like a sports channel at one point?
I did, but I'm so fucking lazy. I just can't. I can't do a channel. I can't. Like I'm trying to do this channel, but I fucking can't. I'm like, I have my job, I have my family, and it's like I'm so allergic to like any extra work. And it's like a YouTube channel is literally fucking work. And I didn't realize that till like I got into it. It's a lot of work.
I told you guys, no one believed me when I was like, man, this is a lot of work, and I'm getting tired. And you guys are like, no, you're a lazy bum. See?
I didn't say that. I didn't.
Carl, how are you doing? You doing big things, Carl? You I see
No,
you like
but
you tagged me
okay
in
with
some
that.
like you tagged me in some like videos or some shit.
Ladies, plural. Yes, Ninja Kitty.
It's
My
funny because
useless
like
little channel is still a useless little channel, and that's about all. And I'm okay with that.
you tagged me, but I didn't get like the notification. I didn't see it till like
Oh,
days
that's
later.
I was making fun of your comic book. That's all.
My comic book's not out. How are you gonna make fun of it, Carl?
Just because. Because
It's
I
gonna
could.
be fantastic.
Carl is still salty about you booting him off of.
I'm not salty about it. You boots me
Well,
off
not
to talk
salty,
about
but
drama,
he's not
and he
okay.
talks about the fucking drama himself. He's a fucking hypocrite. That's all I said.
Okay, salty might not be the word, but Carl does not like you because of that, Tony. He's still.
Oh, I don't care one way or the other.
Carl loves
I'm
me.
more
Everybody,
than
dude.
in and
I don't think
Everybody
Carl
loves.
does.
Everybody loves to hate me, but everybody loves me secretly, deep down. It's because
I
I won't be
don't
their
hate-
friend. That's why they don't
Dude.
like me.
Dude. I don't care one way or the other about you.
Oh,
You're just a guy on the internet to me. That's all you are.
I understand, Carl. Either way, I hear you're doing big things. I was watching the little bit of the stream. I was waiting for you to talk about me, and I was like, I couldn't find the section where you actually said something about me. I was like, where's it at? It just. But I heard like
He's
you're gonna
just
get like
probably
you're trying to get
tagging you to fuck
monetized.
with you.
I think that's what it was.
Who said I'm getting monetized?
I heard
I
something about
said-
Lobo saying he's
what
trying to
I
get you monetized.
said
So you can get like
was-
memberships and stuff.
What I said was I'd like to explore memberships as an option of subscriber verification instead of throwing wrenches at people and giving them mod access to the channel.
Yeah,
That's what I had to do.
You know, make your money, Carl. Get yourself memberships, get monetized.
See, I
What you
think
gonna do?
Carl. I think
I'm-
Carl is underrated. I think Carl should have more subscribers. Like, I think Carl is funny. Like, I just don't think people
I
get
just don't
Carl.
have the drive to do it. I don't have the drive to edit videos. My eyesight is failing, so there's that too.
You don't got to do all that. You could be a vlogger, an IRL. You could do vertical streaming. Look at me. I'm a retard. And I talk about Eric July, and I get people like 200, 300 people sometimes.
And even if I were doing blogging, my stuff is far too deep and depressing. So there's that.
I think Carl's best stuff is talking shit.
Probably. And that's what never gets you
Leo,
any.
actually, hold on, bro. I hate to cut you off, but Leo, I said that about Retro Bro, and he said he didn't use NES Maker. Okay, he said he was very adamant that he did not. He hired somebody to make those from scratch.
Yes, that is the real frog, Ron Damon. He is on the panel.
Who is Ron Damon? Because I always see him and I recognize the name. I was like,
Carl says he's Carla Acosta.
Yeah, he's Carl Acosta.
Okay.
Hammy lunchtime van vlogs isn't too much. No, it is not. But even then it is, because then I have to spend my fucking break that I just want to sit there and zone out and watch YouTube videos. I have to talk. I'm telling you, I'm a lazy motherfucker outside of everything else that I do.
You
This
don't
is
gotta
like,
tell me. You used to work for the channel. I see how that went.
I am.
I'm gonna do all these videos, Tony.
Hey,
One video
I
later, I'm done with all the
thought,
videos, Tony.
I can't, man. I can't do all. I can't.
Implied that he was getting paid.
Hammy was getting paid. I paid good.
It was a
That's
promise of getting paid, but
Yeah.
Potion, I paid good money. Potion got paid. I was paying Potion.
did he? I never saw a dime, but I told you I didn't want anything.
Yeah,
I said if it gets big, then we'll talk about it. But then I realized I'm not cut out for this. I can't do the streams. I can't because I've learned that I am a massive introvert. Like I am. This takes a lot for me to do.
Believe me.
Have
you seen me on The Biggest Problem when I was in front of other people? I was like really, really shy and embarrassed.
Yeah, but you're great. You are good. You like doing, you seem to be good at doing these streams, or you like doing them. I don't. That's my problem. I don't like doing all the streams. I don't. I don't like it, and I didn't realize how much I like talking to everybody. But like when it was always talking about all the subjects that I had no fucking clue everyone's talking about, I would just zone out. And I got to a point. I can't, Tony. That was the whole thing. That was all of it. It was hard for me to stay on, and I probably should have talked to you. I just fucking vanished.
You should have. Either way, I was on The Biggest Problem. I don't know if you know this, Days. I don't know if you know this.
I don't even know what the
18 weeks. Hold on. For 18 weeks, mine was the most viewed episode. It took Nick Rekieta coming back to YouTube. Okay, Nick Rekieta had to come back to YouTube, get on Biggest Problem to dethrone me as their biggest episode. 18 weeks straight, no episode.
What is the biggest problem?
The Biggest Problem in the Universe is a podcast. Vito Giswaldi.
Watching
Oh, was that where you showed your face?
Yeah, that was the third time I showed my face.
Well, I had seen you before.
No, that was the fourth time I showed my face. Well, I showed my face at C2E2 on Shane Davis's stream. I showed my face in I don't know if you know Tony from Hack the Movies, but I was in a Hack the Movies video. So I showed my face then. And then Too Many Games on the Min Salad stream, I showed my face then. And I also had some pictures from Too Many Games, so I showed my face then too.
So what happened to the whole Rhea thing? I heard she threw you under the bus.
No, she throw me under the bus. How? She just I've seen Max, and she kind of like was there.
I
Was like,
heard
"Oh,
about the
hey."
Ray incident, dude. Sounds like she tossed you under the bus like she does everyone else. She stops having anything to do with.
Oh, okay. So like I said, they were there. I said, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "Hey," and then she just kind of like, "Well, I'm gonna go over here, Max." And me and
That
Max,
sounds like she was blowing you off.
yeah, I give a fuck. She was just there with fucking Mad Max, and I was just saying hello to them. You want me to chase people down, Carl? Like I'm not. Like,
That's not what
with
I'm
Rhea.
saying.
I was never like Rhea's buddy. Like I was like, oh man, I need to go like say hi to Rhea. Like she was just with Max, so I was like going to go say hi to Mad Max because we're cool.
How did you even know this information, Carl? Was this
I
like
talked
live?
about
Was
it on
this-
the stream.
Oh,
When I went there.
Someone told me. I forget who it was specifically, though.
Because I met Mad Max there, and I met Retro Bro. He's a lot shorter than I thought he was going to be. I made fun of him. My kid was taller than Retro Bro. That was like 3 years ago.
I knew Retro Bro was short. I don't know how.
Oh my god! I was
somebody-
like, "Where's the rest of you?" I still haven't met Saggy. I gotta meet Saggy. She's my best buddy. I don't know if you guys know this, but me and Saggy, we go back like recliners now. We're best friends.
Have you fucked her?
I got her phone number. I call her. Want me to call her right now? I can call her right now. She loves it when I
No,
call her. Put her on the screen.
No, we want to know if you fucked her.
No, she's like a sister to me.
Oh,
I said we're best friends. I didn't say we're fucking lovers. Jesus Christ.
she's like a sister to me. You
She
didn't
is.
fuck your sister?
No, I'm not from Alabama, sir.
Oh, okay. That's fair. At least you didn't say Georgia.
Saggy's
Or
awesome.
Kentucky. You see, folks? See?
He
Seriously,
could have
though.
said Kentucky.
Alabama.
That was how Carl and Ninja Kitty used to always fight, because Carl or Ninja Kitty was always talking shit about Kentucky.
Yeah.
People still accuse me of fucking my relatives.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. But anyway, yes, me and Saggy are good friends. If she ever needs anything, she can call me up. If I need anything, I call her up. Out of all the people in the Amico saga, who would have thought that me and Saggy Melons?
She was the first person that I actually talked to outside of it that was like half decent too. Like she was. I never had a problem with her.
She's great.
I know people think she's annoying. I can't really watch her content. It's not my thing. But as a person, she was fine. Yeah.
I
Did
can't
you
really
get
watch
your
content either. But... Was that?
I can't.
Did you get your teeth fixed?
No, why would I do that?
Oh God.
I'm just curious.
I don't know, like a long time ago, when we were still doing the Amico stuff, I talked about how I busted my tooth. Like the fact that people were surprised by me telling you that I had a missing tooth,
I honestly forgot.
and then like everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I got a missing tooth. I got two. The one in the front, which is the one I smashed with the rattle, and then the one that's fourth tooth on the left." So
What else you got, Carl?
No, I'm just reading the messages as I'm reading them. That's all.
Oh, is
he's
that what it is?
reading the chat. The chat thinks that's like a big deal.
Well, you know
Yeah,
how,
I'm just
you know
reading
how
the chat.
everyone is.
So
Some
I'm-
people, there's somebody that's obsessed with my backyard and says it's shit.
Probably is. No.
I'm like, why the fuck would a grown man care about another grown man's backyard? My backyard, first of all, is fucking beautiful. We were on a fucking backyard tour, and people paid money to come watch. I have a plaque outside. I will take a picture and show if anybody really. Actually, why the fuck would I even bother doing that?
I don't know. Why would you?
Why would I bother even taking a picture and showing it? But I will if I have to. But it's like, that's the kind of shit that everyone is. Everyone
Yeah,
is.
I know. Everyone's weird. It's really weird.
But
Like
the
I
funny
said,
stuff, the funny stuff was always about Chinless Queef. Now that was funny. But how it was that.
Is he still on
I don't know
YouTube?
how. I don't. That's what they said. But like the funniest thing that the Slotham and all them would always say was it was like he was the double chin from the front and chinless from the side. That shit always cracked me up. Like
No, but is Darius still on YouTube?
that's what they said. They posted his channel in the stream or in the comments earlier. I can't remember what they said the name of it was now, but
Well, I wasn't here earlier. That's what you're like. That's what they said. I'm like, I don't. When I put the frog emoji, that's when I first found out you were streaming, Days. I have no fucking clue.
like Darius is fucking freak.
One moment. Okay, Volt, I'm keeping you on my block list, by the way.
No.
All right, you can resume.
Like I
I
said,
think my fucking earbuds just died.
Oh,
man.
that's
Hang on. Let me see.
I really do need to get to bed.
What? Carl got to go to bed. What do you got to work in the morning, Carl?
No, sometimes I've been crashing pretty often these days.
I gave up
Yeah,
monsters
it's morning,
for a whole month. My chat paid
now.
me. My
I
chat
don't
paid
drink
me to give up
energy
monsters.
drinks.
So
I
I've
don't
been
drink
without energy drinks for a whole month, Carl. I'm dying.
I don't do energy drinks. I tried them a few times, then I just didn't like the taste. So
I was drinking like 100 of them a month. I'm dying over here because I haven't had any.
Oh man, they are. Everybody here is talking shit about Tony, aren't they? I merely read off stats about Kentucky. Let's not get into the Kentucky talk, Ninja Kitty. Everybody tippy-toed around Rhea except Geeks with Cheese and Smell It Gamer. Yeah, that is true.
I didn't. I was honest about how I felt about Rhea. Thank you.
She
Yeah,
got
you also took your shirt off when she was on stream with us. That was a classic Carl moment.
Mm-hmm.
well. He's shirtless.
She had a
Sorry, not sorry.
falling out with Saggy.
Well, that's not surprising.
It's crazy.
I
Max
heard
Max had a falling out with Saggy. That was crazy.
Yeah, but
I heard Tommy Tellerico blocked everybody on Facebook. So like I guess anymore, or
What, all of the cult?
everybody, just anything to do with the Amico. It was on like the Reddit or whatever. They said on
I
his.
haven't been on that in a
Facebook.
while. I need to probably go back on that. I need to get invited back into the Amico Discord server after I like deleted all my shit. I have a new Discord account. I want to get back in there and read some of that shit.
There you go. That could be your streams. Reading the Amico Discord, the secret Discord.
Ooh, are we? There was a secret Discord. Everybody always said no, there wasn't. Probably not supposed to reveal that, but
I think I ended up on
whoopsies. Oh no, there was a secret one, Carl.
I don't have any. I don't have Discord. I'm not on any Discords right now, Leo.
By the way, Ninja Kitty, you're a shitty troll. You know that. You suck.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, it's smack talk he's trying to give. He sucks at it.
Uh-oh. YouTube doesn't have a dental plan. Tony,
No.
share an invite to Amico Discord.
I just said I don't have Discord.
It's a busy Discord. I need to get back in there so I can hear the fucking juice.
The Jews? What? Days? What do you
I need to know about the Jews and the Palestinians on the Amico Discord.
Dare say Jews and Palestinians, okay?
I technically I still got Tommy as a friend on Discord. I could
I'm gonna head to bed
if you want. Bye, Carl.
You two have a nice chat.
Are you leaving, Carl?
Yep, I got it. I want to go to bed soon.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too. Bye.
Carl.
And then it was
Certainly.
just me and Tony.
Hell yeah! So what's up, brother? You got to get
Not
back
much,
into
man.
it. You got to get back into the groove. You got to be a streamer.
Yeah. Ugh. I can't.
You have it
dude.
in you.
I do not. I'm telling you, I do not. Absolutely do not. I realized that real quickly when I tried to.
Yeah,
just
it takes
like-
a while.
I
Go look at my old streams. I wasn't as comfortable talking, and I wasn't as comfortable like.
Oh, I
interacting
feel
with people.
absolutely comfortable. I just don't care enough about my channel or want to grow. I don't give a fuck. I mean, that's
Well,
just how
you don't have to do it to grow. You can just do it because you want to like fuck around and talk to people.
I mean, I did tell about I was actually having fun doing this tonight. But that's the thing is, it's like if I do it like very rarely, it's fun. But if I feel like I'm doing it all the time, it seems like work. Because I'm telling you, I just like my life is I go to work, I come home, I spend time with my family, I come up here to my room and I watch my sports by myself, and I love it. I absolutely love my life like that. Like it's hard for me to be social like these days. Like I find myself like not because it's like I feel awkward, but because it just like drains me to be like to do that. It's I don't know, man. It's weird. I think it's probably because of how sober I am now, because like when I was younger, like when I was really partying a lot, I was very social. But just like me, absolutely sober, I am a fucking pure hermit, and I absolutely love it. And I know that seems weird, but it's hard for me to be a very social person, which is why I think the video format works for me. But then even then, I'm lazy, so it's like I have to make videos. It's like this is fun just for me to come around once in a while and talk and do this. Like this is actually fun. I just can't be on a schedule because I will rebel and I will disappear and just be like I always do.
It's your extreme autism. I get it.
I mean,
you see, Gen X and Potion had a falling out.
No, I didn't even know they were ever cool.
They were not cool. I mean,
what happened?
Gen X was going at Carl Jobst, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then someone went at Gen X saying that basically, why don't you talk about Carl Jobst, all his like past videos where he's like, the pickup artist shit and all the Nazi shit that he was into.
Mm.
And so then he was like, no, I'm not gonna talk about that shit. I don't need to talk about it. You know how Gen X is like. He's like, I'm just focusing on the business, and I'm not focusing on the person or whatever, right?
Potion is liberal, kind of. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna probably see all. Yeah.
So Potion. So then Gen X is getting into it with this person. And this person was trans. So Gen X is like, not referring to him by the pronouns, and he's going back and forth.
Oh God.
So then Potion got involved, and he was like sticking up for this person, like, oh, that's disrespectful and blah blah blah. And it was a whole crazy and then they just like accusing each other of basically being like fucking sellouts and like.
It is funny now to see everybody over 1,000 subs with their like good for everybody. I don't care, man. Like I never had a problem with anyone making money on YouTube. I never would. I don't want to, but I'm glad everybody else is able to do that. But
it was just crazy.
Have you? That would be something. I don't know how comfortable I would be using preferred pronouns. I don't know how far down that rabbit hole I would go. I would call, if a man transitioned to be a woman and asked to be called her, fine, I'll do that. But I don't think I would do much more than that. Like if somebody said they were, like, I don't even know what they are. The only,
dragon.
But like the Zim or Zer thing, I feel like I would feel silly saying it, but like I understand that that's somebody's thing, but
I would just
I
refer
don't-
to them by their name at that point.
Exactly. Like, but it would be really awkward because you'd be constantly calling their name. It'd be obvious that you're avoiding their pronouns, and they'd be like, "Why won't you use my pronouns?"
And I'll tell them because it's stupid.
See, I wouldn't say that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
would. But and
Those
you
are
know
the kind-
what?
see,
I'm
these
the
are-
kind of person,
these are the-
Days, I'm the kind of person that I will respect your pronouns. I'll call a dude her, right? But if you're like getting into a fight with me, I'll definitely call you a man afterward. Like, fuck you, dude. You got a dick.
See,
You're a
these
man.
are the things that drive me away from wanting to do this. Would ever be wanting to do this because I can't do it. I can't. I'm
I'll
just.
drop an N-word if I need to. Just drop it.
You could get away with it because you're Mexican, but I couldn't.
No, actually, people get mad. I drop it all the time, and people still try to give me shit over it. Crazy.
I don't know. I think Hispanics have.
Trump's in the
pass.
office. We can say whatever we want now. F slurs, N words. We got all the passes.
No, I'm not going to use the F slur because I do know people that are gay. So that's like
I know
to
lots
me,
of
I'm
gay
not gonna-
people. I mean, Carl was just on.
Tony, don't make me kick you. Don't talk bad about my buddy Carl.
Come on, that was funny. You know it was funny.
Mm,
Either way,
no.
I'll use whatever. I don't care. Like I said, when it comes to like if we're fighting, why would I respect you? Whatever, I'm gonna call you an F slur. I'll say it
That's
just
the
because you
thing.
think I can't say it. I'm like,
That's the thing too. I just don't have the energy to fight on the internet anymore.
well, I don't fight no more. I just make fun of people. I just mock people incessantly.
Well, you fight with this Eric July guy, don't you?
No, I just make fun of Eric July. He stopped going back and forth once we made him like really silly looking, right? Like he couldn't win. He figured out that he was not going to win against us, so he just stopped trying to participate. And I guess he thought that we were going to stop. Like, oh, if I just stop antagonizing them, they'll just leave me alone. And we're like, no, like we just like making fun of you, so we're just not going to stop.
So none of those people come around anymore that were like talking shit for a while. Like there was that one guy that had like a sailor hat on his in his ex profile picture.
Matt Barr, he still talks shit on his channel. They don't come around though. They are.
So y'all just talk shit about all these people and everyone tunes in and loves it.
Pretty much. Sturgis, we make fun of him all the time. Homeless Larry. I nickname people names that have now become their official names, like Homeless Larry. Everyone calls him that.
Kind of like Howard Stern style, like coming up with names.
Yeah, fantastic. Like I said, I sell merchandise with that shit on there. I got a thing called Rip-A-Pail Kids. They're like Garbage Pail Kids, but it's like the fans of Eric July, and they're all like weird looking.
Well, you know what, Tony? It would never have worked with all of us. If anything, we would have been keeping you back. Like, I think this has worked out for you to branch out, do your own thing. Like, I think you turned it into some. I mean, I see Finbar is still there.
Yeah, I got Finbar. He's still around. Blinded is still in the group chat. He hangs around in the chat though.
Oh, Blinded is back, huh?
Yeah.
He never liked the drama.
Oh, he loves the
see,
drama. He loves the fucking drama. He pretends
Does
like he
he?
doesn't. Oh yeah.
Everybody's
He's one of those like
fighting in the
him like,
comments.
I don't like the drama. Then like he's like, what's going on? Give me the drama. He's like always. Like I said, I got Finbar. He's drawing the comic. We got TJ. He's inking the comic. And then we got a guy named Ben. He's coloring it.
So are we able to pre-order one?
No, it's not up.
Yeah.
It's not finished yet. We're still waiting for Finbar because of all the wars going on. Finbar keeps getting called away to do army.
Yeah,
shit.
what the fuck, man? That's got to be
Annoying.
That's pretty. Well, for him, it's got to be scary.
Nah, he
I mean,
loves
shit.
it. He's out there assassinating people.
He can't ever talk about it though.
No.
I always wanted to pick his brain on what the fuck was going on.
He said he's gonna tell us at the end, right when he retires or whatever. Like he's like, I'm gonna record a video so you guys can hear all the crazy shit that I'm doing.
And then we're all gonna like block him because it's so fucked up that we're like, oh my god, you're disturbed, dude.
Like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Okay, I'll tell you what. All right, Tony, I will come do a stream with y'all because I would like to talk, but I can't get back into doing them. You don't want me anyways. I don't have any fucking thing to say, but I will come by and hang out. And maybe once in a while I can come by and hang out, but I can't get locked into a schedule.
On Saturdays, we don't do any drama. We just talk video games, comic books.
I don't even
movies.
care about drama. It just
We look at women's butts and we got to guess the celebrity. We brought that back.
all right. I can come by and hang out once
Once.
or twice.
You're gonna love
I
it.
just can't get back into it, man. Y'all go so long, dude. Like I literally get to the point where my brain is just like hurting.
No, we only do like I've trimmed the fat, so we started about 8 o'clock now, and we only go to maybe 12 at the most. So like 4 hours is like our limit.
That's still a lot.
Well, that when back in the old days, we were doing like 10-hour live
no,
streams.
man, y'all motherfuckers. One time, I remember I went to sleep and y'all were streaming on my channel, and I woke up and y'all were still streaming.
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck? Y'all are nuts."
Bob is back. I seen Bob. He's still around.
Hopefully, he's doing okay, man.
He seems like he's doing better.
Because he was in rough shape, and I know everybody was picking on him and calling him a pedophile. And I mean, I did see some things that looked kind of suspect, but I mean, maybe it's just something to do with the bipolar, the mental. I don't know. I try to be cautious with those kind of things, just having a family, like who I associate with, but I don't know.
It's crazy. I've dealt with some crazy things over the last couple of years.
What is Ninja Kitty? Vito is the pedo. Is he?
No. Vito said a stupid thing online, and then everyone's been jumping on him ever since.
He said something online, like pedo style.
No, he was getting into an argument with somebody because he was basically arguing for like not putting pedophiles in the wood chipper, that we should try to rehabilitate them and stuff. And he's like, well, if they're not offending, we shouldn't, there shouldn't be a problem, right? And he said, we understand that non-offending means blah, blah, blah. And he meant we, like we as a society understand, but they took it as we, as in we pedophiles understand. So they're like, oh, Vito's a fucking pedophile, and he admitted it. And then when they started calling him a pedo, he started like making jokes, like, yeah, I am. What are you gonna do about it? Type things. And then in retrospect, it was the wrong thing to do. Like you could steer into a lot of jokes. That's a thing that you really can't steer into, right? You could steer into being racist or being like sexist or being mean. But you really can't steer into being a pedophile. That was it's a really big mistake on his part.
I just got a text from Carl. It says, dude, you need to do something about Ron. He keeps banning people and misusing his power. No more. Just let everyone talk. Don't ban anyone anymore. Just let them talk. Let them have it. Because I don't know how to fucking take away wrenches. So
it'd be the Wild West. Wild, Wild West.
Yeah, just let everyone talk. Because that's what I did. Everybody had a wrench because that was the only way I could tell who was real and whose were alt accounts.
Yeah.
So I basically
crazy. I got time for that shit.
No. A teen boy told me Bob groomed him and insisted on regular phone calls.
Yeah, I don't believe all that.
I told Volp, you know what? I said, we're starting fresh. I'm not gonna, it's fine that he's here. I don't give a fuck. I know what happened. I remember. We're starting fresh. Everyone gets a second chance, except for Darius Truxton. He gets no chance because he fucking sent years of dick pics to that woman. Ask Tony why he banned me.
Oh, Ninja Kitty knows.
Oh,
I have a zero tolerance policy for people going into other people's discords and talking shit about me when we're supposed to be cool. Like me and you were cool days, right? So if I found out you were like in Retro Bros Discord shit talking me, I'd be very upset. I'd be like, well, I guess we're not cool, so fuck them, and I'd block you and ban you.
Maybe I have.
No, you haven't, because I got eyes everywhere. That's how I know Ninja Kitty was in Retro Bros Discord talking shit about me.
Oh,
See, I told you Blinded is in the chat.
Blinded is here.
It's because I told them, because I went into the group chat and said, hey, fucking Dazed is streaming.
Yep. I'm back, I guess. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Ninja Kitty, you say it never happened. You can go ahead and ask Finbar because he saw the screenshot.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I got to take a piss. You go ahead. Confront Ninja
Go take
Kitty.
a piss. I'm not going to get on anybody. Guys, don't forget, go subscribe to my channel. And if you're a troll, I'll probably ban you so you won't be in the chat. But still subscribe and watch me destroying Eric July and all of his fans. And we talked about the quartering the other day and Melanie Mack. And we've been getting on that Jester Bell lady. So we got a lot of things going on. Tomorrow it's going to be a really big show. So you guys should come through for that. It should be exciting. Carl was on Blinded. You missed it. Carl was on earlier. Carl got tired. Carl got sleepy, and he left. So, you know, it is what it is. But you should have been here. You should have been here for it. I was on. Carl was on. He was trying to rib me. He was trying to throw some elbows, and I wasn't really having it. I don't think he liked that. You know, it's all in good fun. Hammy said he's going to come back. Blinded, you got to come back too, because Hammy said he's coming back. He's going to join us some Saturday. So you got to come back. So you and Dan, Hammock Man, myself, Finbar, hopefully he'll be back.
And Gary.
Sure. And Bob too, while we're at it. Let's just have Bob and Gary and everybody from the old days.
Why not? Fuck it. One big reunion tour.
Maybe here on your stream, sure. I don't know if I'm going to have Gary and Bob on my channel.
Ninja Kitty, will you come on an Amico panel? Can everybody behave on a panel? I doubt it. It'd be fun though. That means I'm going to have to pay for fucking StreamYard. Ugh.
Here's the thing. Like I said, for me personally, I'm like, yeah, that would be fun, but like it'd be fun for like 10 minutes, and then I'd just be like,
well, you can come in and go.
What is going to talk about? You guys are like, no, we got to talk about Amico. Like, what is there to talk about?
It's just going to devolve into this, with the occasional Amico things being thrown in, and hopefully we can get Mike Mullis in here and all of us just punch him in his face.
He would never. Mike is never. Tommy could do like horrible things. He could be like run off with big bags of money. And he'd be like, Tommy deserves that money. You don't understand. That's Tommy's money, and he deserves it. The Amigos never let me down. At least I got mine, so it's not a scam, right?
Yeah.
Look, Blinded said, I will be there for that. Let it become a shit show. I told you Blinded loves fucking drama. Trying to tell me Blinded doesn't like drama.
I think he went through a phase when he was getting into the school thing. He wanted to distance himself from some of the insanity. That's the impression I got. I could be wrong. Is that the real Leo DS, or is this like a turd?
No, I think that's the real Leo. He came back too. I think that he came back.
That's the thing. I don't ever know. AI Mike Mullis.
I mean,
Bob got locked up in a mental institution. Let it become a shit show.
Well, it says it was true. Now I don't care so much. Yeah. You thought you were going to be a big Hollywood star. That's why Blinded.
I told you it was true. I fucking know things. I see things.
But look what he also said. But I always liked this shit show. I told you it was all just a front. He said it, but it wasn't. He didn't mean it.
Okay. I like the shit show too. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to do the drama, but I like it. I like watching it and occasionally talking shit.
Everyone loves the
I just don't have the energy anymore, man. Like I was letting myself getting worked up over people that like I don't give a fuck
You're
about.
gonna fold people in half. I'm gonna fold you in half.
That shit pissed me off, man. That shit. I can't. I have a temper. I have a fucking temper. I will admit it. I will admit there were times I was pissed, and I know people don't talk about that online. I was pissed because I didn't understand how the game worked. Now I understand how the game works. You can't come on here and expect to deal with people at a regular way like in the real world. You have to come on here and play the fucking game.
I don't
It's
play
just
any
different.
games. This is just me. This is who I am.
Yeah, but you are good at doing this and saying the things you have to say and talking shit about people and not letting it take it personally and feeling like you have to go show up at their house and beat their ass. That's what I'm talking about. That's the game.
Well,
That
that's
is the
because I just don't
game.
care. Like at the end of the day, I will turn the computer off, and you guys don't affect me in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, that's how I am too. But in the moment, I'm just like I get heated. Like, yeah, when it goes off, it's like back to real world. But in the moment when people are talking shit to me, I get fucking heated, where I want to like hurt you because
I don't. I like when you talk shit to me. That means that I've gotten to you, and so now I'm gonna laugh at you and you're ridiculous. My
that
face has
doesn't
been
work for me.
on so many thumbnails days where like I'm apparently an attack dog for Ethan Van Sciver, and like there's peanut butter on Ethan's dick, and like me on like a dog leash. It's like the most ridiculous thing ever. Sturgis is always shit talking me.
Who is Ethan Van Sciver again? I know that name, but I don't know who it is.
Ethan Van Sciver is a former DC Comics pro who now does Cyberfrog. He was blacklisted from the industry.
Is Cyberfrog your thing?
No, Cyberfrog's his thing. My thing is Frogman. So,
okay, that's right. All right. Okay. But yeah, I like the drama too. I do. And I enjoyed some of those times talking shit until it just wasn't fun anymore. Because I was like, why am I pissed off all the time? Why am I getting on the line and just getting myself my blood pressure raised and getting mad for nothing? So I was like, yeah, I'm fucking done with this. Yeah. But it's fun.
For me, I don't care. As long as it's not people that I'm supposed to be cool with, it doesn't bother me. But if I ever find out that you're talking shit about me, Days, I got tadpoles everywhere. All the tadpoles are out there.
Dude,
they're swimming around.
You're one of those I would never talk shit about because you were always like you, Ninja Kitty. Like, oh, I don't ever talk shit about Gary. I'm not going to talk shit about you guys. Potion, Sword Run, even like Tommy Uyamiko, all that. I don't talk shit about any of y'all. I don't know. I never did. And that was the whole thing that turned me off after the Amico thing, because the Amico thing, we had like a fucking target. We were targeting all of these dumb fucks together. And then when that shit fell apart, everybody turned on each other. And I'm like, well, this isn't fun anymore. Like now it's like all the people that I like are fighting.
I didn't fight. I didn't turn on anybody. I just started talking shit
about
about
you. Not you.
I'm just saying, I started talking shit about Arcade 1-Up, and then I started talking shit about.
Yeah, you did. And I was talking about that earlier.
And
not you, but like, everyone else. It was like, oh, this shit isn't fun anymore. And then that's when I was like, I'm done.
Like I said, you gotta just let it roll off your back. Not worry about it. I've been in so many fights with people that are in my sector, in my sphere. I had Ethan Ralph on. Did you see that? I talked to Ethan Ralph. I did an interview with him.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who fucking Ethan Ralph? Oh my god, Days! How could you be on the internet and not know who the fuck Ethan Ralph? The Ralpha male, the Rage Pig.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't watch that kind of shit, but I think I know who you're talking about. I occasionally,
the king of blood sports.
I occasionally will, and this is probably a terrible thing to say, but I will occasionally, as a guilty pleasure, to like kind of find out what things are going on, watch the quartering.
Oh. My mortal
I don't agree with anything he fucking says, but I do occasionally tune in if I want to, like, that's like where I come from my internet slop, like roundup.
My mortal mortal enemy.
I don't
I
like
hate-
the dude.
hate the quartering.
I don't like his fucking the things he says, but I will tune in just to like get my like because he does like these little quick fucking snippets of bullshit. Because I don't know where to go.
It's like 10-minute videos of him going, buy my coffee.
Well, you fast forward
on the
through all
lips,
the
buy my coffee.
you fast forward through all that shit, and then you just listen to the crap. The quartering is losing money right now. Is he?
Yeah, he was crying about how he's like not getting as many views and like he had to lay off a bunch of people and he fired it. Like he had like 10 people on staff for some reason. He's retarded.
Well, that's stupid. That's the stupidity of it. You don't fucking that's the Tommy Tallarico way. He doesn't need staff.
I think it was just all bullshit. You can never trust anything he says.
You can't ever grow it that much, and then you gotta like keep your shit small, like there's no reason to have fucking staff.
Yeah,
and that coffee thing is stupid. Like that's completely retarded.
No, it's
like,
not. The coffee thing is great. It's fantastic.
Are you selling coffee?
No, it's drop shipping though. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't own like you think he owns
I know.
roaster?
No. I know how it is. I know because like there's a lot of YouTubers that do the same thing.
It's like I sell T-shirts. I don't like own a T-shirt place. I just you want a T-shirt, you go there, you order a T-shirt, and they make you a fucking T-shirt. I make money for doing nothing. I literally just advertised that I had this T-shirt.
What is Ninja Kitty?
I sold like $600 worth of like fucking merchandise since I opened my shop.
Do you want to come on, Ninja Kitty? I'm friends with Ninja Kitty on Facebook.
Ew. Facebook's for boomers.
Well, if the shoe fits.
I don't think I've ever had a Facebook.
I don't get on it that often, but it's good to keep up with people like that you grew up with.
Yeah, I don't want to keep up with any of those people.
I do some, but again, it's like the same thing. It's just like the older I get, the less and less I want to be like hang out and shit, I got one friend that's like been my best friend since we literally knew each other from the cribs, we call it. We grew up, we knew each other from the fucking nursery in church. And I had lost contact with him because he was such a fucking horrible drug addict. Like he was out of control. And I basically had to like cut him off. And he called me about a month ago and he's been sober now for about a year. And he sounds so good. It was actually really good to be able to catch back up with him.
I was sober for 43 years, and then I did drugs last year, and I was like, oh my God, I've been missing out on drugs. These are fantastic.
Bullshit.
I love drugs.
Drugs are awesome.
They're so awesome. It was the greatest fucking night of my life.
What did you do?
I did a little coke, did a little weed.
Yeah, man. You should try fucking ecstasy and acid.
There was a bunch of dudes around. I don't think I was going to be doing an ecstasy. Next thing you want me to drop some Molly.
Ecstasy is not all about just fucking women. Ecstasy, like the thing about ecstasy is music sounds incredible, and like going to like a club or something, like yeah, the sex part is fun, but you don't just because you do ecstasy with a guy doesn't mean that like it's a gay thing. It's like there's a whole other thing.
Sure, tell yourself that. It wasn't gay. We said we kept our socks on. It said no homo.
No, I had friends, and I grew up with like this one guy that my friend was. It's like it doesn't matter. Like you can still hang out with your guy friends, and it's just a thing.
I guess.
So you go and you listen to music and whatever. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night, Days. I get it.
Nah, but you really did do that shit? You had fun?
Yeah. It really didn't do anything. I was waiting for it. I'm like, it's supposed to do something? Like, I've never done this before. Is it supposed to, like, feel
the
a certain
first time
way.
you
You're like,
the first time you do weed, you won't feel it at all, really.
they thought I was
the
faking.
coke you should have felt.
Well, because I've always said that I have a high tolerance for drugs and alcohol, and no one ever believes me. So they didn't believe me. So we're smoking, and I'm like, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel nothing. They're like, what do you mean? Like, you're not doing it right. They told me I wasn't doing it right. Days like, you're not doing it right. So I was like,
No, the first like
and I held
the
it.
first time
held
I
that bitch
smoked
in.
it,
And they're like,
you won't know.
Because I didn't cough or nothing. Because they're like, well, you're not coughing, so you're not doing it right. I'm like, well, I don't cough. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I could smoke a cigarette if I wanted to. I just don't smoke. I'm like, I won't cough. I grew up around smokers.
Is that the only time you've smoked weed?
Yeah, but I've been in the car. I mean, when they hotboxed it and shit.
Nah, you ain't gonna get shit off that. That's bullshit. You don't get contact high. You gotta inhale that shit.
I don't get any kind of high.
You do it again. You do it again. Do it like, well, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this drugs, but if you ever
telling me to do drugs, everybody.
if you do it again, like you just, you will start to feel it more and more. Like you don't, the first couple times you are high, but you don't know you're high because it
No, I
just
wasn't
is
high.
normal.
Trust me, I would know.
You wouldn't. I didn't. I promise you, I didn't. The first couple times I did it, I did. But then it's like all of a sudden
was like, you're not high either. So I wasn't acting high.
You didn't then you didn't inhale it right.
No, I didn't. See, you just sound like them. Then I did.
How many hits did you take?
I took 3. I held that shit. I held that shit in my lungs.
Because you gotta go like, and then you gotta do it like a second time, like where you like really get it in there.
That shit. Trust me. And they were like, no, you're doing it wrong. Do it like this. I did all the things. The same thing. I was like, watch, I could do shots, and I was just like, I did like 4 shots in a row, and I'm like, see, nothing. And they're like, this bullshit. This is weird. And they're like, here, try this. I was like, so I did like 4 lines. I'm like, okay, when's something supposed to happen? And they're like, yeah, it looks like it's not working on you. I'm like, told you. Let's tell you.
Well, all Coke does is just give you some energy, like kind of like an energy.
I already have energy, so it wasn't like I was gonna do anything.
The best time to do Coke is when you're drunk, because then it just like kicks.
I don't get drunk. It's the problem.
Well, Tony, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't know. Tell me either. It's all fucked up.
You fucking
I got surgery one time, and
all
I
right, then you need to take ecstasy. There ain't no fucking way you're gonna tell me that you ain't gonna feel that. I promise you that. You take a full pill, and anyone will know. I will know instantly. Like, dude, you're fucking rolling.
And what's the bet? Well, we could bet on it. $100. We go somewhere. You get some. You bring the pill. I'll do it.
Yeah, right, man. No, I'm thinking you do it on the stream. I'm not going out and buying ecstasy. My wife will kill me.
Well, I'll come to your city. You'll buy it.
I have no connections. I'm an old man.
You think I got drunk? Like I got connections?
I mean, I could probably get you some if I had to, but
well, see, there you go. Then $100, and then we'll see.
Nope, I'm out, man. I'm out. I want you to just do it and then report back to me.
Report back to you.
Be like, I felt that shit.
I'd be like, nothing happened. I think I got a bad pill.
Yeah, maybe. Double stacked blueberries. Those were my favorite.
Tony's stories are so lame. They really are. It's the other day I was telling stories about my favorite cereals. I had like 70 people watching me. It was ridiculous.
I guess, does Ninja Kitty ever respond? Does he want to come on?
But it's 11:48, so you got like 10 more minutes of my time.
And it's 12:48 here, man. We can just end it, dude. I need to probably get to bed. Unless you want to, we can talk for a few more minutes, so we don't have to just end it like this. Seeds are kept in the fridge. The Amico people are still together. Give me an invite, Ninja Kitty. I need to get into that. Days talk shit about me. I know, Blinded. I never talk shit about you.
I mean, you can
I
talk
like
shit about
him.
Blinded. That's fine. I talk shit about
No,
Blinded.
I never talk shit about any of y'all.
I always talk shit about
Judge
Blinded
G.
because he always says that he's gonna like come on stream, but he never does. He goes on
The
Aaron's
only-
streams to talk wrestling with Aaron, but he doesn't want to come on our stream to talk about video games.
The only people I talk shit about are people that talk shit about Carl. Carl is my friend. Carl is my buddy, and I will always protect Carl. That's who I.
Carl
That's
used to
my
be
guy.
all our buddies. Then he turned on us. Carl got too big time for me.
No, he got mad because you kicked him off the thing for doing drama.
No, that's not why I kicked him off. But I mean, if that's the story he wants to go with. I mean,
Well,
it's
that
fine.
was that's what I saw when I was there because you said you didn't want to do drama anymore, and Carl was like making the drama videos, unless there could have been other reasons that I didn't know about, but from what I saw, that's what it was.
Tony kicks me out of his house. I don't talk wrestling. Yeah, you do. You go over there and you talk Snyder and wrestling. I see you, Blinded. Carl was getting a little out of hand. Just leave it at that.
No, I get it. Carl is a handful, especially if you're on a channel trying to grow into something. That's why I like Carl. I don't give a fuck what happens on my channel. The only thing I don't want to happen to my channel is that I lose my videos of me and my son. That's why I brought him back on here, because I was like, you know what? Days Gaming is not about talking shit in a hammock. Days Gaming is about my son coming to me when he was younger and saying, I want to do a YouTube channel. And I just figured out how to do it with no training, no nothing. Not that it's fucking hard, but we slowly upgraded and our videos got better and better, and yet nobody still watched. But it was fun. So that's why I brought my stuff back. And we'll see if I make videos. When I brought my channel back, I had made, I guess, those couple of those videos that I'd made, a few of those videos I had made for your channel, I brought back. I just made them. I didn't realize it was going to release them as like new videos because they were like on my channel, just like
Waiting.
I guess I didn't realize that's what happened. I just popped them up. I was like, well, I'll just pop these up because I don't know if anybody's ever watching those on your channel anymore. Probably not, if they're still even there.
So you stole my content, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to flag your channel now. Shame. Gotta protect my investment.
Your empire.
Yeah.
Yet Carl is more intelligent than Tony. Tony got
he is.
embarrassed having Carl around. Carl brings
Carl's
sex appeal. Carl got kicked for good reason.
Carl is super smart, which is why I'm always upset when Carl does dumb things, because he should know better.
Carl will always be welcome on my channel because I don't give a shit. Even if Carl talks shit about me, I just make
You're a
it
big
right.
softy.
I make it right because I know how Carl is. Carl.
Because you're a
Because
big
he got
softy.
Well, I am when it comes to Carl. I am. I don't know.
I get it.
I
I
feel
understand.
Carl, I feel like has had a lot of people be mean to him in his life, and I felt like, you know what? I was like, no matter what, I decided, like, once I met Carl, I was like, you know what? I'm always going to be there as a constant friend for him when other people will alienate him, even if he does something like talk shit about me, because I know that it's always a misunderstanding. Because it was like I randomly made, just out of nowhere, a post when I brought my channel back, because I was watching videos on my sports channel that was just another waste of time. And so when I brought my channel back, I came back and I was like, all these videos started popping up in my feed again of people that like I hadn't interacted with in a while, and like Potion Sword Run video popped up, and I watched a video of him talking about the Carl Jobst and the completionist shit.
Yeah.
And I just happened to go to the newest video that Potion put out, and I didn't pay attention to what it was. It was a drama video. I didn't even notice it. And I went in and I made a comment. I was like, "Hey man, subscribe. Good to see you." And I hadn't talked to Carl. Sometimes we go a little bit without talking, you know, like maybe like a month or two, like we get busy in our lives, and then we'll catch back up again. And I hadn't talked to him for a couple months, and I guess he saw that I popped up and I posted who he doesn't like. So all of a sudden, Carl was making videos about me or something. Something happened where like Carl was talking shit. So I was like, and he blocked me. So
what? You got a Carl block? Hell
yeah.
no.
But he blocked my sports channel, and that's actually honestly, I guess that's honestly that's how I brought my channel back, because I was like, well, how the fuck am I going to talk to Carl? So I had to I tried to comment under his channel as under the Days Gaming, which I had deleted. I mean, I had gotten rid of the name, and it said, if you want to make a comment, you have to create a channel. I was like, oh, okay. So I created a channel. All of a sudden, all my shit popped back up. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess Days Gaming is back. But that's what I wanted to do anyways. I had wanted those videos to be back. So
you're back.
So Carl getting mad at me is why I even came back.
So it's a good thing that Carl got mad at you.
Yeah, because it's always a misunderstanding. It's always something where, you know, Carl gets his feelings hurt that maybe he thinks I'm doing something where I don't mean it. And it's never, my things are never meant to be mean. Like, I don't have an agenda where I'm like, ooh, I want to be involved with the Herbie Derbies, as they call them, you know? Like, I don't fucking care, you know? Like,
the Herbie Derbies?
That's what they call Ouya and all them, the Herbie Derbies. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
I think because Evo used to always say Herbie Derby. Herbie Derby Derby.
Is that way? Yeah. So that's how that went down.
Remember when Evo almost died on that one stream?
No.
When he like passed out and like we're like all like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? And Evo was just like fucking like dead.
Was he drunk?
That? Yeah, he was drunk, and then like all of a sudden he just fell, like hit his head, like he knocked out, then you just heard his like bam, like his head whack off the fucking coffee table or whatever. We're all like, oh shit. So like we just stayed on stream with him until like he woke up.
I don't think I was there. I was not there. Carl has full moves. It would be the first time those people would see a real pair of tits, though. Carl, are you going to unblock Volt? He said he would, but
Carl's. That's the thing. Carl's. I don't know. I don't think he doesn't get along with Dean and them now, and Carl's cool with them, so he might not unblock you because he's afraid that they'll get mad at him. Because that's what Carl wants, and he's told me he just wants to have he just wants to have conversations with people, you know. And it's like people will just make fun of him and be mean, and he'll move on to somewhere else, you know. And he just wants to talk to people, and that's why I said I will always be there to talk to him.
And
you are the wind beneath my wings, Carl.
He's the wind beneath your chicken wings?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting late days. It's been fun. Man, you got to come back.
Let's
Saturday.
I'll come on. I don't know. Let me check, see what's going on. I don't know. We've been out of town these last couple of weeks, so let me see what we got going on next weekend. But we'll make it actually happen this time and not just end it in the fucking comments of or the chat on Twitter. Like, okay, I'll come by. I never talk again. I will be more proactive then, since you're a busy man.
Well, it's not just busy. I forget things. Like
I do too, man. I have a pickled brain from like all the drugs. Like I forget shit. I'm telling you, I'm the worst.
If you don't remind me, like when it comes to like
me too
days, like hey, I've scheduled people for interviews, and then they're like, "So we're doing this." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I forgot all about it." And like I have to scramble to like get everything set up.
Because my phone is literally filled with alarms of reminding myself to do shit the next day that I can't remember. Because I'm so
says
fucking
reunion stream, please. Yeah, on Dave's channel, we'll do a reunion stream, so you could have whoever he wants on.
That's what I want to do. And it can be a Miko themed, but it doesn't have to just be about a Miko. It can be catching up, and maybe people can talk that don't normally talk. And if you want to fucking fight, you can fight. But I guess I do need to be. We need to watch. I'll have to unmod everybody so that everybody can just talk, because I know how that is. So I have to figure out how to do that. Take away everyone's wrenches.
Like I said, I won't be fighting. I don't fight. No point to it.
No, that's fair. There'll be plenty of other people that will.
Yeah.
All right. Good stream. That was fun.
It was nice. Nice catching up. I'm glad that Carl's still alive and doing well.
Yeah.
Or as well as he is. I don't know if he's doing well. I don't want to make assumptions.
Yeah. Carl's good. He's good. He's been really heavily into the Magic the Gathering. He actually goes and plays with people. Like there's a shop where he can go and like hang out and play with people. So he's got that going for him. Yeah, I know, man. Like that's always what I want. I always encourage him, like, go, you need to, try to do something like that. And I know that's what he started doing. So it's good for him. I know he's probably his vision is going, so I know that's got to be isolating. He can't play games like he used to, but the cards are his thing now. So yeah, he's good. All righty then, I'm going to end it. Thanks guys for hanging out, and we'll figure something out. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna put this together, but I might need some help. But so yeah, later.
Peace.